because after dinner everyone ought to have a cigar. So I tried it. Well, the rest is history. I'm still smoking stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey River channel, the one and only. If this is your first time here, do me a favor, take out a glass, take out a little whiskey, take out a coffee, whatever you might have, just take it out. I'm going to be taking out my glass right now. We're going to be pouring ourselves something. Today's stream is all about you guys. For all of you that don't know, I have been doing a stream literally every day. I can also tell you, for all of you watching, I will say, today is Friday, 10/6/23 here in America. And I will tell you, Fridays are beautiful. Cheers to you for Fridays. We're going to be pouring ourselves something right now, and I will say I'm going to go around the room very, very soon. I have a good show for you today, just like every day. Yesterday, if you all seen me, I was out there, outside, and I was actually smoking a cigar. And I think it was one of the first times that you guys seen me outside in a long time. If you see that stream, you could go rewatch it whenever you can, but I'm going to tell you, if you're here now, do not go rewatch that stream. You're here now. I am live, baby. And also, I will say, I'm going to go around the room very soon and see who we have here. I'm going to start pouring some stuff. I'm going to start talking about some stuff. We're going to got some topics. I might drop the link much later. There's a lot of things that I'm thinking of doing on this stream. Okay, one thing you can always do me the favor if you haven't done this. Okay, do me. This is a big favor, and I will ask all of you. That means all of you. I'm talking about you got a friend, you got a spouse, you got a boyfriend, you got a husband, whatever it is you have. Do me the favor. This is all I ask right now before I ever start the show. Most of the time, I do tell you there's one thing I want, and most of the time, what I do ask is for all of you, if you can do me the favor, hit that like button for this stream. It helps out a bunch. And I will also say, for all of you watching, it just helps out a bunch, okay? You don't know how much it really helps the algorithm. So if you can do me the favor, hit me with the thumbs up in this video right now. And I will tell you, yes, you see here, hit the like button for the stream. Hit that like button. It helps out a bunch. Now I'm going to go around the room right now and see who we have here. I know more people are starting to stroll in. I do know that sometimes Fridays, a lot of people tend to go out and eat outside. They go to restaurants. I think everybody does that, right? I can tell you, I think I'm the only one who doesn't do that. Okay, I cook my own food today. I ended up cooking some barbecue, and I'm going to go around the room very soon. I will tell you that this stream is going to be, let's just say, it's going to be different, okay? It's going to be a little bit different. So let me go around the room and see who we have here and who will be the first super chatter today. We will see. For the meantime, I'm going to start off by saying Melissa Villanueva. Always good to see you, Melissa Villanueva. Also for you, Melissa, since you were the first one. Let me take a little water drink here. Damn, that water good. Damn, that water good. But you know what's better than water? Obviously, whiskey. So what I'm going to do right now, before I even start the show, I'm going to pour myself some whiskey. And a lot earlier, probably when I was barbecuing, I was drinking just a little bit. So I'm going to pour this for you, Melissa, and for everybody in the chat room. But I want to start off the show by pouring myself a little bit of something. Before we talk about anything, I have some bottles to show you. I got some things to tell you. And I also have a tip. A tip! Everybody wants a tip out here, okay? So when I get a good amount of super chats, I will be throwing in a tip for all of you that are looking to get expensive whiskey. And one of the biggest tips that I have for you is going to be in the show. I don't think many people have discovered this, but I'm going to show you exactly the tip in this show. It's going to save you $500. It might save you... Okay, wait, let's be realistic. On this show, the tip that I get, if I get a good amount of super chats... You might save $350 to $400, okay, on this show by me just explaining to you what you can do to find a bottle that's, you know what, I'm not going to even clue it out. Just going to tell you there's going to be a big tip if I get a good amount of super chats today. But for the meantime, I'm going to pour myself over here, okay, give me some time. Let me just pour myself a little bit of this before we start the show, and then I will go around the room. Yes, I will. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, I started off a little bit slow today on this show. I'll tell you that straight up. God damn. Holy heavens. Let's go, baby. You know what? That's just amazing, okay? Edgar Romeo, thank you so much for the super chat, okay? And that is for all of you. Edgar Romeo will be saying to all of the audience, and that's all of you in the chat room. And for the people that are rewatching this show, I do know that a lot of people rewatch this show, and most of the people that rewatch this show, they comment on my short videos or my other videos. They all watch the show after. Sometimes they don't get to see the stream, but it's amazing to see you here, Edgar Romeo. I see you, Edgar Romeo, with the $20 super chat. He goes, Reaper Crew, let's go! Hell yeah! You know what? That already motivated me to even just go straight up say the tip of the day. I might as well just put the tip of the day right now. I'm just joking. I'm gonna go around the room just like I always do, okay? So huge shout out to everybody that's in the chat room. If you're in the chat room right now, I will give you a huge shout out. To start off, we have to say the biggest super wrench currently this week and last week has been Edgar Romeo. Thank you so much always for supporting. Let me go around the room and see. Melissa Villanueva, the first one, part of the Reaper Crew. I see you. The name Fragrance, I do see you, and happy belated birthday. Also, I will say, Tater Dom, I see you, Tater Don. Also, we do have adventurers. Always good to see adventurers in the crowd. And if you haven't followed and seen adventurers, she has great videos. If you're into going to cruises, if you're into vacation mode over here, okay, this beautiful lady over here, she has a lot. I'm talking about a lot of videos that she's been putting up, and that's great to see that we have a fellow Reaper Crew out here putting videos up for the world to see. Also, I will say, AM, thank you so much for being here. I see you, AM. I will say, I am drinking a Buffalo Trace right now, a store pick. And for all of you that don't know the store pick, I will say the store picks are just freaking fun. We're going to talk about that now. That's the first thing I really want to speak to you about. Also, AM, you can chat all you want to. Anybody that sends super chats, you guys are always welcome to ask any topics, anything you want. You can steer this whole show however you want. Shane, always great to see you. Shane Edgar Romeo, the man of the hour right now, currently the biggest super chat. Edgar Romeo, $20, always great. I will say, okay, let me say this right now. Also, Patrick B. Okay, I'm going to go around the room. If you have not typed in to the chat room, right now might be your time to type in or send anything you want to. You can steer the topics, whatever topics. You can ask whatever you want. I can tell you, okay, Edgar Romy, always there for me. And I do hope that eventually all of you, all the OGs, I call you all the OGs because you have been here, most of you, mostly all of you, have been here since the beginning. And I do love the fact that that's an amazing thing, man. It's really an amazing thing knowing that I have a support group out here that supports me in every show. But you know, I will say this, okay? Let's start off with the show. So currently, you're probably wondering, man, what you doing out here with these Buffalo Trace? Currently, I can tell you, these aren't standard Buffalo Trace bottles, okay? As you all know, I don't like to show you the basic products. I like to show you good stuff. And on this show, I will tell you a good amount of stuff. But one thing I will start off by saying, okay, I have always told you, and I have always literally spoke to you about getting the bigger bottle. I've always said this to you. I've said if you ever get Buffalo Trace, the last thing you want to get is a small little rinky-dinky bottle like this. But as you all know, this bottle in front of me isn't a standard Buffalo Trace 750 ml. As you see here, you don't see anything different till you go to the side. This is a store pick, and I always tell you if you do get a 750, the first thing you have to look to see if it's a store pick. So here we go. That is one store pick. Now you're probably wondering, okay, well then that means if that's a store pick, then that means this is two. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll tell you the title of today, Top Bourbon Whiskeys of 2023 on the Friday live stream. Yes, you hear it here first. As a matter of fact, let's start doing that, okay? Boom, baby, let me start putting some of the stuff that many of you want to see. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Masters Collection Woodford Reserve, yes. I'm going to start maybe putting another bottle on here. But oh wait, time out. Is it time for me to finally take out the big bangers? Is it maybe? Maybe it is time. Maybe it is time. Maybe it is time. Yes, maybe it is. But currently, I will still speak about this. Okay, so these two bottles, they look regular. But as you see over here, this is what I poured. This is another store pick. And as you see here, these are the best store picks that you can get. Okay, if you have one of your best liquor stores possible, I'm going to give you huge advice. Now, this isn't the tip that I want to give you. If I get more super chats, I will give you the biggest tip of the day. But we just started off the show, so we got to go a little bit slow over here. I don't want to end the show too soon and give you everything. You know what I mean? So over here, okay, we have two bottles in front of me. One pick is a lot better than the other one, obviously. Sometimes you're not going to know till you get home. My recommendation for all of you, if you ever get a store pick, do me the favor, okay? When you get home, open it up, try it out, taste it up, smell it up, do whatever you need to do, toss it around, throw some water in there. If you need to throw this Glencairn out somewhere in some kind of sunlight, do whatever you need to. If you have a way to do it, then do it. But every time you get home, do me the favor, okay? Open your bottle, taste it up, and as soon as you taste it, see if you want a backup. That is always the way to do it, and that is a very much of a thing that I do expect many of you that are here in the Reaper crew. As you know, the Whiskey Reaper, that is I. I try to tell you things that other YouTubers don't tell you. If I don't do that, well, that doesn't make me me. I can tell you that everything I tell you is a little bit different than anybody else. I do not watch any other YouTuber. All the live streams that go on, I never see them, okay? Never see them. I pop in every now and then, and the only one maybe I see would be Cheech. Cheech is the guy that goes live late night. Sometimes I'll pop in, and then sometimes I don't, depending on the time. But I can tell you, I'm here to give a lot of my subscribers ideas. Also, I want to save you some money. That is the biggest thing on this channel. And not only that, I give you entertainment. Okay, entertainment is the big thing for me. Okay, so currently, this right here, I can get a whole case of this. That's how amazing this is. And as you all know, I don't like to advertise any store, so I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to put it right there. Okay, I'm going to put it right there in front of you so that you see it. Okay, huge shout out to them. And then there's a different store pick from a different place. I will tell you, if all of you are wondering, I think most of you already know I'm here in Florida. So in Florida, there's a lot of liquor stores, but you can always get a store pick. Okay, so that's to start off the show. I wanted to give you that to start off the show, and I will tell you, this is insanely amazing. Can I tell you that this bottle right here might be better than Elmer T. Lee? I'm sorry to say, for all of you Elmer T. Lee fans, this bottle, just this bottle itself, okay, this bottle that's under $30, this is better than Elmer T. Lee, and this is just a store pick. Now, I can tell you that you're going to be able to get this store pick. You have to really pick out your store picks, okay? I don't like to show store picks because I know the fans and the subscribers won't be able to get this bottle unless they're near the area. I will say one thing. We're going to go on to the other part of the show. I will tell you, I do have fabulous, fabulous bottles to show you. Top bourbon whiskeys of 2023. We're going to do it, man. Let me move this over here. Okay, let me move this. And then finally, let me put this over here. Let me see. Boop, boop. Boom! Okay, there you go. Now you're probably wondering, wait a minute, there's a bottle missing. There's a bottle missing. Yes, there is a bottle missing, but I'm going to replace it with something else very soon. I will tell you, I'm going to show you what I just put on the screen. To start off, I'm going to say, for all of you that don't know already, okay, this is Elijah Craig. And if you see it here, you see it, okay? It's going to be 11 year, okay? This is the B523. It's been a while since I've had it, and I just don't want to open it because I wanted to do this on the show. B523. And this is 11 years and 5 months. You see it there. Hopefully you can see it really good as a barrel proof. I showed you the prices already online. I also showed you, I think on the video. I think I showed you on the video. So hopefully you do see the video so that you know the price. We're going to pop that bottle open. And also I will tell you, there's another thing I did want to show you. And I'm probably going to bring it to you right now. But I'll have to show you this one, okay? Now this one over here, you guys are wondering, holy heavens, Masters Collection. Let me just tell you, the last Masters Collection that they had, I have it up here, and I can tell you it is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous bottle. Okay, all of these bottles that you see, they're amazing. From Woodford Reserve, they're fabulous. They're so good. So here we go, I'm about to show you. Here you go. 124.7 proof. You see here, and I can tell you, you see the red because it is very, very red, this juice. This is a very much, oh man, it's so beautiful, this bottle. I think it's one of my favorite bottles from Woodford Reserve. Now it is a little bit blurry. I'm going to open that for you on this stream. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to say whether or not that's really one of the top contenders. Now, I can tell you, I do know there's a lot of people that have been asking me about the Maker's Mark Cellar Age, okay? Maker's Mark Cellar Age, I'm going to tell you, it got taken from me, okay? It got completely taken from me. Can I tell you, I'm not about to really just make an issue about it. All I'm telling you is that Florida currently got about, I think it was, how many bottles? I think 15 bottles in total, Florida. For certain places that I know got it. Okay, out of those 15 bottles, okay, I'm going to tell you there's possibility there's another 15 that might come to some stores. Now, there's another thing, too. The mom and pop shops are getting a lot of them. The Maker's Mark, okay? And for all of you that don't know the Maker's Mark, I think we've already seen it on the beginning of the thumbnail. I can tell you the place that I had it in my hand. I can tell you he's going to give me the bottle very soon if nobody wants to buy for the price that he has it for. I'm going to tell you, for all of you watching, that I have the Maker's Mark really in my sights. Look, every day I had it in my sights. I had people waiting to get it and receive it for my stream, for my channel. There's a lot of people that looking out for this bottle. But I can tell you, the one guy that I knew was going to get it for me, he did not receive it. They faked him out. I can tell you, for the new bottle Maker's Mark, there's a difficulty of getting these bottles. I'm going to tell you, the option for many stores to get a certain amount, there is no option for them. All it takes is the distributor to give you the option to, you know what, to either you get 1 or 2 bottles. And what's happening with the Maker's Mark Cellar Age, this is a hot tip, okay? Hot tip. Now, this is not the main tip of the show, but this is a hot tip. Maker's Mark has officially, for some reason, the distributor is sending them out to mom and pop shops. Okay, the mom and pop shops and the smaller stores they're getting a lot more than the big chain retailers. And it's pretty crazy to know that you would think that the biggest kahunas in Florida would be getting a bigger amount of Maker's Mark Cellar Age, and that is not the case. Okay, I have the information that was given to me, and I officially said, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I was in the double head side of a coin, and come to find out that the coin that was flipped was actually 3-sided. Unfortunately, and I can tell you, for all of you that are looking for Maker's Mark Cellar Age, good luck. Good luck. There's a short amount of supply on them, and the reason why is because the distributors are holding them out for the mom and pop shops. Now, this is a hot tip. This is not the main tip that I want to give all my subscribers. This is a free thing that I want to really spread to you, for all of you watching. And I will be opening this up over here. So let me put this over here, and I will tell you that I am excited to open up the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, the B523, and also I am excited to open up this beautiful, expensive Woodford Reserve. I can tell you, for all of you, I'm going to see in the chat room. I'm going to see in the chat room if anybody's, that's amazing. Edgar, that's amazing. But I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to talk about this. I think many of you guys are, not all of you in the chat room. I think some of the people in the chat room have an idea what the Maker's Mark Cellar Age is. And if you don't know, I'm going to put it on the screen for some of you to see it. Okay, it's the red bottle that you see. That is the bottle that you see here, the Maker's Mark, okay? That Maker's Mark is very, very hard to find right now. Now, I'm going to say this, okay? It's okay. We're eventually going to get it, no big deal. I'll be able to show it to you. I'll pop it open, no big deal. But man, this week has been a freaking holy heavens. This week, let me just tell you, this week has been so hard for me to find just one bottle. I found that the bottles were really cool. But man, like, I'm doing a video that I'm probably going to be dropping for, what is this, Sunday. I'm going to be dropping a video Sunday. It's going to be a good video, very good video. I'm going to show you prices and most of these bottles, and I think there's one bottle that you probably, or a couple bottles that you haven't seen. I'm going to be showing you that on a Sunday, so all of you get ready. Now, first of all, I will say, I do have to get some glasses, so let me get some glasses out here. Let me get one more glass. I think I'm missing one more glass. Holy heaven, more people start showing up. Look, man. Look, just because I'm whistling out here and doing the little whistle doesn't mean for everybody to show up. Jesus. Start whistling, getting out some glasses, and everybody starts showing up. Look, we're going to be opening this bottle. Let me start doing it, okay? So for the meantime, while you guys stay back here, I will be opening up this bottle. Let me open up this bottle real quick. 2 of them. Oh, yeah. Okay. Holy heavens, that was a little bit hard. So I think many of you saw me take out the knife, okay? You don't have to use the knife, but I'm very anal when it comes to, I'm very precise. I like to have the lining of the paper always be perfect when I put it away. I don't tell you to cut it if you don't need to. You really don't, I'm telling you, you just don't. I'm gonna give you a huge shout out to everybody in the chat room. Ta-da-da! He says, C923, damn! Damn! Most of South Florida hasn't got that yet. I can tell you, Penman, I see you, Penman. Melissa, I see you. Great, Shane, I see you, Shane. But right now, I can't say, okay, can we all say Edgar Romeo? Hello, Edgar Romeo? Holy heavens, man, I should start whistling. Anyways, I will tell you, we're going to go on with this. I'm going to pour myself a little bit of B523. I'm going to tell you I've had this bottle for a long time, but I ain't one of those guys, okay? I ain't one of those guys that just can't hold themselves back. Woo! Hey, that was a good one. Good pour. Let me put that over here. Let me shake this around. This one is, okay. This one is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I will tell you that I'm about to pour the other bottle, and that is the Woodford Reserve. Which the Woodford Reserve, it is so freaking amazing. I'm going to tell you that right now. So freaking amazing. So amazing. We're going to pour that right now. But before I do that, I gotta drink a little bit of water because I am exhausted. Holy heavens, I don't think you guys understand. Let me drink some water, just a little bit of water out here. Oh, damn, that water is good. Hey, you guys, I'm talking about water. I don't know if I have another water bottle over here. Have you guys ever seen a rapper drink water? Jesus Christ, I gotta show you how he does it. Most of the rappers, music rappers, they go like this, look. Wait, I almost did it. What is up with that? What is up with drinking water like that? Anyways, let me pour a little bit of here. Let me put it right here. This one is gonna be, okay, the Blankton's glass. Beautiful glass. Okay, we're gonna pour a little bit of this. Now I'm going to tell you, let me put this over here. I'm going to tell you the reason why I do this, okay? But before I tell you the reason why I do this, let me get some water. Holy heavens. Let me go to the refrigerator. Okay, where's that water? Right here. Okay, so here we go. Wait, what is this one for? Oh, that's for the other one. Okay, cool. Okay, so currently, if you have seen from the start of the show, I've been a little bit sluggish on the slowness, okay? I'm freaking tired out here, but I can tell you, I do have to open up the bottles in front of you. You don't know if there's apple juice in there, you know what I mean? Supposedly in the watch community, a lot of people out there think I have apple juice in my goddamn bottles. For God's sake, somebody tell them over there that I don't even drink apple juice. What is that thing called? What is the apple juice company? I don't even know one apple juice company except the most expensive apple juice company, which is Martinella. I don't know what it is. I just know that it says Martin on it. And usually when I was getting apple juice a long time ago, that was maybe the last time I had apple juice was, give or take, okay? Just don't quote me on this. 8 years ago. At least. So usually what I do here is I open the bottles in front of you guys. So currently I'm letting it air, and I do tell you while I let it air, I'm gonna show you something that I think many of you have to learn. If I have it here. Okay, here we go. Here goes a part of the show which I was not expecting to do just yet, but I'm going to do it right now. For all of you watching, this is going to be a little advice for all of you that think you know what you're doing, but you don't. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll tell you on Instagram, on social media, there is going to be a lot of people telling you to get this brand. Now, I'm not going to knock down this brand, but I don't like to show you this brand at all. Can I tell you that this brand, I have showed you this before, many times before, a long time ago, yes. So I'm about to show you that right now. Okay, here you go. Okay, reason why I'm showing you this is because it's officially going to put me on it's going to give me a little idea of the topic that I'm going to be talking about right now. And as you all know already, okay, I do tell many of you that this is the best bang for your buck if you're into some of these companies. Now, for all of you watching, I will tell you, I'm going to look in the chat room right now, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to see over here, because sometimes things happen, and if it happens, it happens. But let me see over here in the layout, and let me see that I have everything here arranged, because if I don't have it arranged, okay, let me make sure it keeps, okay. Okay, so you have two bottles here. One bottle is George Dickel 15, and the other bottle is one that I don't want to mention. But the reason why I'm showing you these two bottles is because, as you all see here, this is a bottle that costs $100 and something. This is a bottle that costs under $80. Well, you guys are probably wondering, well, they're two different bottles, two different companies. That doesn't mean it's necessarily a thing. I've spoke about this a long time ago. I think it was last year at the beginning of the year. When you look at your bottles, you have to really turn them around and really observe everything that is in detail. Some of you buy bottles because there's recommendations. Some of you buy bottles because you see it a lot online. And also, I will tell you, Edgar Romeo, I see you, Edgar Romeo. Thank you for the super chat. Ripper Crew, I see you. But what I'm trying to say here is, okay, trying to take out and turn around. Turn your bottle around, okay? Most of the time, it's either the front or the back. Now, this is the first time I can show you in this POV format of what I'm trying to tell you. If you see here, it says distilled in Tennessee, USA. And as you all see, the company is in Kentucky. Did you hear that? Okay, the company is in Kentucky, but it's distilled in Tennessee, USA. You see here first. I think many of you don't know this, but a lot of people don't want to say it. Look, there's a lot of bottles out here in the market that are going to be like this. Okay, there's new companies that you might see in the future that might have those labels in the back. Now, I will tell you, I don't like to talk bad about a company like this. I'm not really putting this company down at all. But I can tell you, for a company that puts a label like this, puts it all together, and charges a higher price than the regular standard stuff, I think, to me, YouTubers have to really notice this and say that. I do know there's all YouTubers that do say it, but sometimes they keep it hush-hush. I'm not here to keep it hush-hush, baby. I'm here to tell you the real thing. So over here, we do tell you, all in this channel, it's okay to drink your George Dickel. The 15-year is good, but always see the ABV. If you see here, the ABV is 50.4% ABV. Okay, you're more than 100 proof on here, and this is one of the best George Dickel bottles that you can find. It is a 15-year-old, hear me out, 15-year-old Tennessee whiskey. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, so do both of these taste the same? Absolutely. They taste the same because it's basically the same juice. For all of you that have never tried any of the bottlings of this company, I think that most of them are good. I'm not going to say they're bad. Most of them are good, but I think that they ask a little bit too much for their juice. And it's juice that they just mix around with other companies. MGP, which is Indiana juice, they use Tennessee whiskey to mix around in their bottling, which I think it's okay. Let them do it. But on this channel, I tend to not want to show you these kind of brands. I can tell you, this is excellent juice. And it does say 14 years here. This is excellent juice. But I'm saving you a little bit of money here by actually telling you, don't get these. Just get that, okay? Just get the freaking juice. The juice that they're using, just get it. You might as well. So here we go. Boom! Out of here. Out of here like a damn rocket going into space. Ow! Now, we're going to put officially the other one that needs to be replaced. Just get that. What is the point of you getting the other bottle? Just get yourself a George Dickel 15, and as you all see, what did I tell you? Always look at your labeling. You see the labeling on here? It says 50. Oh shit, okay. This one's higher, 50.6. The other one's 50.4. But this one, I'm telling you this right now, it is a banger. And I can tell you, you have to get at least 100 proof on these George Dickels. I can tell you, you want to hear one sad thing about this situation? These bottles, these two bottles that we see in front of us, they're in the lottery, okay? If you have, there's a bigger liquor store, a bigger chain liquor store that actually has this one in the vault, okay? You have to be part of a raffle to win the opportunity to get yourself one of these. And they do sell it for about 70 something dollars. I think that might be even $80. Okay, so I'm telling you this right now. If you're into reading labelings, you can save yourself a lot of money. And I do recommend you, if you do get George Dickel 15, which is a very cheap price right now. A lot of places are giving discounts on this one because it's holiday season. I do tell you, I don't even show you the bottle. Okay, there's a couple bottles that are very expensive that they use this kind of juice. I'm only going to show you that bottle. I'm not going to be showing you the other company bottles that you all might want to be careful with. But you can look that up online. And you know what? I'm going to say this, okay? No more is George Dickel, but this is fantastic, fantastic, fantastic juice. I'm going to tell you this. If you like that popcorn, butterscotch tasting notes, something sweet like a sweet, sweet corn. If you like Tennessee whiskey, I'm going to tell you that George Dickel 15 for a good price is always, always good. So I'm going to put this away. And for the people that don't like this, let's just put it this way. Okay? There's a lot of people that say it has a vitamin taste. I don't get the vitamin taste. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put this on the back burner over here. There you go. Okay, so here we go. We're about to drink some of these over here. We're going to see how these taste like. This is the first time that I ever try the newest batch, but I do know that Elijah Craig's are always good. Always, always good. And I think today was an excellent day. Super excellent day. I can give you a story of what happened today in the morning. I actually woke up at 7 something to do some videos. And yesterday night, I actually was able to do more videos late at night. There's a lot of stores that stay open to midnight most of the times. And sometimes those are the times that I like to be out. For all of you watching, I will tell you that this is going to be the first time I actually tried the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B523. This is an 11-year bourbon whiskey. Okay, 11 year and 5 months. 124 proof, 124.2. We're going to go for this. Let me smell the nose and see what this is. There's a lot of people that like B-Batch. The B-Batch to me is the worst batch of all of them. I either like the A-Batch or the C-Batch. Those are the two batches I like. I've never been in love with any of my B-Batches. There's never been a B-Batch that I've been in love with. So let me go smell this nose. God, holy heavens. This nose is amazing. Wow. Shit. God. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. I do not ever... I'm going to be straight up with all of you. I never like the B-Batches. Never. Most of the time when people say, oh, the B-Batch of Elijah Craig is my favorite. Well, let me tell you this. It's never my favorite, okay? I just tend to always buy them. I'm never in the mood to ever... That's why maybe this is why it took so long for me to open this bottle. Something about the B batches is just so sweet. A lot sweeter than the C and the A. And I can tell you, most of the time, the C batch to me has more of that woody note that I like. And the B batch to me doesn't really have that. So let me see over here. I'm going to go with the nose one more time. Man, that's freaking insane. Let me tell you this. That's insane. Am I going to need to drop a little bit of water? Maybe I will. But anyways, I'm drinking water right now. Cheers to all of you. And let me try this out and see what I think of this Elijah Craig C. Wait, no. Oh, Jesus. I'm thinking of Tater Dom. Elijah Craig B523. I see you, Tater Dom. Let me just go and let me taste this out. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. Insanity. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be dropping a little bit of water very soon. I do know to open it up, you have to add something on there. Most of the time, you open up your bottle, and it will open up a little bit more I'm going to tell you for this time, I'm going to go around and I'm going to try one more time. So far, so good. The nose is really killing it. The nose is insane. Oh, man, that nose. That nose is very, very, how can I say this? To me, it's better than the Stag Junior that I currently have open. So let me go over here and actually go over the palette again. That right there. Holy heavens. That right there. Holy heavens. That's insane. Now let me add a little bit of water. I have to add a little bit of water. It is very, very hot. When I mean hot, there's a lot of heat on there. And since I just opened it up right now, I will tell you that sometimes happens with these Elijah Craigs. It is very, very just, it's a finish. Oh my God. The finish is insane. It's really, really long. Still have the finish. And I can tell you, not only is it coating my mouth, but I can tell you that it's very, very super. It's extendo, excedo, cause. That's what it is. Holy heavens. Let me try this one more time. Now I'm going to try it with water. Let me spin this around over here. By the way, I'm going to tell you, if I can, do me the favor one more time. Okay, if you can, do me the favor, hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. Look, I've been so worn out in my streams and doing all the streams that I said that today might be the last day that I'm going to be so I don't know how people do it every day, but I've been doing it every day so far. And if it wasn't for you guys out here, especially, okay, if it wasn't for Edgar Romeo giving me the support, I think it would be a little bit different. Today, with Edgar Romeo's support over here, I'm going to tell you, it does really, it kind of motivates me to do one tomorrow. Maybe a short one. I could do one, a live stream tomorrow. But do me the favor, if you can, hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. And currently, if you all don't know, I am currently trying, if you just showed up now, Elijah Craig, B523, 11-year-old bourbon whiskey. Let me try it out. That is delightful. Holy heavens. Now, can I tell you that does that beat out my favorite batch so far? I don't think so. It's really good, but it should open up a little bit more and I'll get more notes on there. But so far, whenever I tell you Elijah Craig barrel proof, you got to buy any of them. You find any for a good price. The barrel proofs are the way to go. I'm going to tell you that, is it better than the private barrel that I recently got? I can tell you that this one, it might be up there. But always get yourself an Elijah Craig any kind of year. It doesn't matter. Get them if you get them for under the price that you normally see them for. Now, this one I paid $74 with tax. For all of you that don't know, sometimes you can get it for $66.99 with tax, around $70. I do not suggest you to buy this bottle for anything over $100. Okay, just this bottle itself, the batch code bottles. Do not pay more than $100. That should be the top. If your city don't got them and you have to pay $100, well, sometimes you have to do it. I'm going to tell you, for the next super chat that comes around here, after I drink this, I might be revealing the tip. If not, I will reveal the tip on the next show. So far, I'm going to let this air out, and now we're going to go on with this beautiful, beautiful thing. Holy heavens, look at this thing. How freaking beautiful. Also, I will put this over here. Let me put this to the other side. It looks better if I put it over here. Yes, it does. And also, I can also put this and move this over here. Oh, yes, I can. There you go. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so currently, right now, we're going to be doing the Woodford Reserve, okay, Masters Collection. And this one, as you all know, this is 124.7 proof. The price on these bottles are ridiculous. I think many of you don't know the price on these bottles, so I think maybe I should show you the price on this bottle itself, because there's a lot of people asking all the time, hey man, online they're asking, hey man, how much is that bottle? How much you get it for? How much is this? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you the Woodford Reserve Masters Collection bottle, and this one is 124.7 proof. So I'm going to show you the bottle if I can online, so I can show you the prices on this bottle. And for all of you watching, thank you for being here. I'm going to show you the prices right now. Let me put this on the screen. So here we go. I'm about to put it on the screen for all of you. Let me see if I put it here. Where is the bottle? I can't even find it. Let me see. As a matter of fact, I can't find the bottle. Well, there's a couple of them, but some of these aren't really priced accordingly. Let me see if I could find the bottle. Okay. Some of them are 150. Well, I paid about that. Let me see if I find it. Can't find it right now. Let me show you what I'm showing. Let me show you what I'm looking at, okay? There you go. You see what I'm looking at now? Let me see if I can actually find the bottle, because currently I see other ones that aren't that. That was the 2020 version. And then let me see if I can actually find a different one. I don't think I could find a different one. Currently, since it's the newest one, it's a little bit harder to find. I can't find it for the price. Let me see. That one is not it. Let me see if I can find it on this one. No, that is not it there. Let me see. Okay, so on this place over here, they have this one for $250. And most of the time, if you do see these bottles currently, when they first start coming out, you'll see them for that price currently. But that's not the price, okay? Most likely that they put it above retail just a little bit, maybe $100. Once all the stores are completely shut out and gone, okay, gone with these bottles, they put it 3 times or 4 times the price. Usually that's what happens with these bourbon whiskeys. Now this is a new one, the 2023 bourbon whiskey. And we're going to be trying that right now. I'm going to go up just a little bit and see if I can actually find it. Now they do have the other batch, which the other batch is 319. So if you see some of these prices, yes, it's expensive. It's very expensive, especially for bourbon whiskey. But I think already everybody knows bourbon whiskey is really going up in price. Okay, Scotch, oh shoot, Scotch is way behind. Now they're catching up. A lot of Scotch are catching up in price. That's why I've been showing you little by little Scotches. But they're starting to go up in price, the Scotches. And also the limited edition Scotch, which I think I showed you recently on Instagram. If you follow Instagram, you'll see one of the ones that I got. I got 2 of them. They should be coming in next week. Midweek, hopefully, and I can show you that new release, special release. But yeah, these prices are high. There's a reason why they're high, and you always should try to get them when they come out. That's always the thing, okay? Always try to get them whenever they come out. So let's go to this. Let's go see if this 2023 bottle is officially numero uno. Let me see over here. Now my hands are huge, and today I'm going to tell you, look at this scratch. Damn, look at that scratch. You saw that scratch? Horrible scratch. Anyways, let me go on mixing this around. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Masters Collection Woodford Reserve, and this is a special bottle batch. As you all know, they go by the batches of the year, and most of the time you can tell by the proofing. 124.7 proof. That is the new current one. Cheers to all of you. I'm going to smell this. I'm going to try this out, and I do know that these are my favorite bottles of Woodford Reserve. Okay, my favorite old-time bottles from. There's no bottle from Woodford Reserve that I like more than this. So let me smell this up. Ah, shit. Holy hell. Just stop playing. Stop playing with me. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Holy heavens. Look, that blows just the nose. Just the nose itself blows the socks out of Elijah Craig. I'm sorry to say, Elijah Craig, but Woodford Reserve, they always do their number one stuff with this Masters collection. It is so amazing. I just sniffed it up a little bit. It is just fabulous. I'm going to go again. Let me see what we got. Oh, shit. Look, that is insane. That is insane. I'm blown away. Oh my God. Damn. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I think you guys might be thinking that this is a fluke. It ain't a fluke, okay? It ain't a fluke. It's really amazing. The nose, very elegant, okay? Super elegant. And for all of you that have never tried any of these bottles, I'm going to see if I can actually bring it up on the screen. I want many of you to learn, and if you learn here. I want you to learn a little bit here. Sometimes it's easier, okay, to show than to explain. And that's exactly what I'm going to try to do right here. And for all of you watching, we're going to do this right now. I'm going to see if I can actually, I guess it's, okay, cool. Okay, so let me click this over here and let me make sure that we see what we're seeing, okay? So let me put this on the screen. I'm going to put this on the screen for all of us so that we see this. I'm going to go to the website and see with you guys. So let me go over here and add it and we can see this together. Okay, so as you see there, let me put this aside. As a matter of fact, let me put it down. Okay, this is what we're having right now. Currently, we're officially drinking this right now. For all of you that see the screen, you can put your phone sideways, and if you're watching on TV, yes, you see it here, Woodford Reserve, yes, Masters Collection. That's what I'm drinking right now. Well, I haven't drank it yet, but I've nosed it. And I'm going to read a little bit of what it says. Let me see what it says. Okay? Blending barrels into a batch and then bottling the whiskey at its actual proof, straight from the barrel. Yes, beautiful. But I will tell you, just like I said earlier, it is, okay, 2023 edition. Usually you do know because of the proofing. So if you go to the store and you ask them, you go, hey, I want the newest batch of Woodford Reserve. If they don't know, you don't have to ask them. All you have to see is the proofing on there, and you'll know the proofing. Now, it does say a couple of things over here. Let me highlight it for you guys so that you guys can see it. Batch proof, however, takes Woodford Reserve trademark flavors, the range of sweet vanilla, toasted oak to a whole new level, and the offering to consumers, and the privilege of tasting this Woodford Reserve in its purest form. Ladies and gentlemen, can I tell you that nose was just insane? I'm going to go again, smell that nose, and I'm going to tell you what I think of this, because currently I think this is just so amazing. Let me go for the nose. Man, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, like, I don't know if many of you have had the Elijah Craig 18. If you had the Elijah Craig 18, the nose to me reminds me a lot like that. It does remind me like the Elijah Craig 18. I can tell you that is the worst bottle that Elijah Craig has put out, the 18, because as soon as you try the Elijah Craig 18, you start to drink it, you say, what the hell did I just drink? I think it's the worst release that Elijah Craig has done, and that's why I don't tend to show you here. But eventually, I'm going to have to get to the point that I'm going to have to probably show you that on this show. Maybe eventually. But currently, we're going to go with the palette over here on this one. For all of you watching, I'm going to go around here and I'm going to see if I missed anybody in the chat room. You can chat up in the chat room if you want to. I do know it's a very quiet night. And let me try this out. So, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to all of you. Let me try this out. What is this? Holy heaven. This is so much different from the other Masters collection. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me tell you something. The other Masters collection dries up the end. The end you just get a dry ending. This one is very, 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 very long. And I can tell you, I want to do a review of this very soon on maybe the next stream. Not the next stream, the next video. This is it's so different. I'm not expecting what I'm expecting from this, because I'm expecting how it was on the last match. This is so wow. I really do love this. I'm gonna try this opening. I'm gonna nose it one more time. This is insane. I'm so blown away by the fact that this is so different from what I'm used to with the Masters collection. This is just so much different. This really, if many of you are looking for anything different, anything amazing, if you're really into, wow, this is, holy heavens, this is good. This is actually better than the last two Elijah Craig batches that I got. This to me is a lot better than, well, we do have the Baker's 13 there. I can try the Baker's 13, but I can tell you, wow, this is one thing that it's missing. I can tell you one thing that it's missing. With this batch itself, I enjoy the fact that the last batch dried up the ending on the finish. I had a very, very dry ending, and it was just so different. I've never had a bourbon whiskey do that to me before. This one here is doing the opposite. It's very, very long. It's lingering. The palate stays very, very, very there. And I can also tell you the nose on this is incredible. Incredible for a bottle that's very, very expensive. Let me try this again. Now, I will tell you, I will probably drop in a little bit of water on here. Man, that nose, holy heavens. Man, that is good. Holy heavens. That is good. That is good. It also reminds me of something that I created recently. It reminds me of Larceny and Elijah Craig put together in a glass. It reminds me of a blend of two strong whiskeys. It's very, very nice. Very, very strong. And also the finish is super long. I'm going to tell you all of that on a video. I really want to review this one. I want to get down deep into the notes on here. But I will tell you, I want to drop a little bit of water on here. So that's what we're going to do right now for all of you watching. I don't tell you to drop water, but if you have to, because you're a YouTuber, it's always good to drop a little bit of water. So I will be dropping in a little bit of water on this whiskey. But I don't suggest you to always do this. Okay, I'm only doing this now because I am reviewing this a little bit. And most of the time, it does take a little bit of time for it to open up. So I'm going to tell you, we're going to mix this up right now. We're going to mix this up, and I'm going to go again here. That's excellent. That's so good. That is so good. Damn! Holy heavens. That's so good. Now, you're going to have to catch my review for this bottle, but so far, I can tell you that's a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10. That's a bottle. That's really, really good. Outstanding. Really, really love it. And for all of you watching, I will tell you, if you do see this one for anywhere about $150, I think the max I would pay for this is $200. That's how good this is. This is really, really good. Holy heavens. Really, really good. Now, I do have some comments that I didn't see. Let me see this. Penman. Hello, everybody. Great bottle by the Reaper. I must ask, the one and the only, okay, the Reaper. The sticker is an infinity bottle. Okay, well, let me show you that right now. Okay, so you're wondering what this bottle is. Okay, now this bottle over here is officially the bottle of all bottles. This is officially my favorite Larceny barrel proof and my favorite Elijah Craig barrel proof. I officially put these two together to infuse one of the best bottles that was ever created in this lifetime. Yes, you hear it here first. My palette is all about my favorite bottles out there. And this bottle over here, okay, Penman, because I do know you asked about the bottle in the middle. That is a blend of my two favorite old-time bourbon whiskeys. I put a half of Elijah Craig barrel proof, the batch that I love, and also I did put the batch that I love of the Larceny barrel proof. The reason why I did that is because nobody on the internet really was doing that at the time, and I did that a long time ago. And so far, I think, it's been just amazing. Every time I open up this bottle, I can tell you it is just so good. So you know what? I want to tell you, I forgot to drop in the link in here. I do know that somebody asked me for the link earlier, but I did want to do my show. So I'm going to drop in the link over here, and just in case anybody wants to hop on. Now, this link is going to be mainly for the wrenches. If you have a wrench, you're welcome to hop on. If you do not have a wrench, well, I can tell you, if you do not have a wrench, try your best to try to get a wrench, and then eventually you can hop on all you want. I want to make sure that people know that this link is for you to hop on, okay? If you have no camera, you're always welcome to hop on. You can talk all you want to. You can say hi, you can ask any questions, but most of the time it is priority for the wrenches. If you have a wrench, you're welcome to always hop on. Now, to hop on, all you have to do is click that button, and it takes you on here. And all you have to do is turn off the camera, and you can talk all you want to. You can ask anything, but you have to have a wrench. Okay? For today, I want to keep it like that. But Penman, okay, that is officially it. I can also say, Tater Dom, I do know that you're always there watching. I see you. I can tell you that C923, man, I'm pretty sure it's amazing. C batches and A batches of Elijah Craig are my favorite. But unfortunately, I have everybody holding me the 13 if they have it, when they get it, because that is the bottle that I really want to get. A 13-year-old Elijah Craig is just fabulous. I can't say that it won't be bad. It's just going to be so good. I can see that in the future. For all of you wondering, I'm going to tell you I'm in the 1 hour and 23-minute mark, or wait, 1 hour and 13-minute mark. And for all of you watching, today is a Friday. I do know in the other side of the United States it's a little bit of a different time frame, but look, it's just how it is. Okay, I just want to tell you, if you're watching here right now, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to finish up this glass. That's really good. And I'm going to give you the final verdict on that bottle. That bottle's excellent. Just excellent. I do tell you, if you do find it, it would be amazing. Now, I will go back to this bottle. I'm going to go back to Elijah Craig, the barrel proof. I did put water earlier, so let me go back to this and see how this is. Oh, man. Look, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Would I tell you which one I would buy? Well, all in all, I would buy the Woodford Reserve all day long, okay, over the Elijah Craig. That's just what I would do. My personal opinion, I think the Woodford Reserve bottle that we're seeing here, let me see if we put it here. This is a much better bottle than, personally me, I think the Elijah Craig. I definitely tell you to get that one over the Elijah Craig if you see it. But you're going to have to put a little bit more money. But even though you're putting a little bit more money, you're getting a better bottle. Personally, me, I think that's how it is on this bottle. Really, really do like this one. It's something just so different. I really love it. And I will also say, let me move this out of the way. I want to give you a hot tip. Now, the hot tip of the day, I do know that I want to give it to you now. I want to tell you what it is, and I'm looking forward to really telling you. This is the part of the show that many of you probably been waiting for, and this is something that I can't believe that nobody talks about this. And yeah, I'm pretty smart when it comes to everything. So I try to save myself money. I try to save you all money. And at the end of the day, I just want you to know that I'm here to help you out the best I can all the time, every day. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something, okay? There's something very secret of mine that I want to show you. And for right now, I'm going to show you on the board what I'm going to be talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on to the next segment of the hot tip of the day, top bourbon whiskey of 2023 on Friday live stream. Are you ready for what I'm about to show you? I think many of you are ready for this. So here we go. I'm about to show you on here. Boom! Here we go. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, look, thank you for being here. But this is the point that you have officially got to the point that you made it all the way. Okay, you made it all the way to the main part of the hot tip of the day. So here we go. You see this. You've been seeing these bottles all over the place. A lot of people have been posting this bottle up, and many of you have not even seen it yet. Okay, for all of you wondering, let me put a little bit of music that's a little bit motivating, because I do know this is going to be the biggest tip that you can get on. This is the biggest tip you could get on the whiskey community. Nobody has talked about this yet. But something clued me in, and I said, holy heavens, wait a minute, time out. I've been talking about batches, okay? I've been talking about warehouses, and I've also been talking about different bottles that have been coming in holidays. One of the bottles that you're going to be seeing very, very close to this time frame, you're going to be seeing this Russell's, okay, the single Rickhouse bottle that you see here, okay? The 2023, okay, Nelson edition. And for all of you that don't know, this is a special release that they haven't done before. I think it was a long time in the making. They decided to make this bottle, and as you see here, this is a bottle that it's getting popular, and everybody wants to buy this. Now, for all of you that don't know, if you see it there, there's a reason why it says F. Okay, for all of you that don't know why it says F, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. So let me full screen this so that we see it a little bit clearly. Okay, so you see this over here, you see it says F. Well, the F stands for the warehouse. Okay, the warehouse that these barrels were stored at. And as you hear it here first, all of these bottles are going to be from the F warehouse. Now, do you understand where I'm getting at here, ladies and gentlemen? I think you have a clue of what I'm about to say. For all of you watching, I do know that there's a lot of things that I want to say on my streams, but I have to say them day by day. Let me drink a little bit of water, and I'm going to keep on talking about this, and I'm going to give you the hot tip of this stream. And also, we will tell everybody, okay, if you can chime in the chat room, you're welcome to, but I do know that there's a lot of people on a Friday. I think Friday is the worst day to stream for some reason. Weekends are amazing time. But Edgar, man, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening right now, Edgar, okay? I see you. Hope you're listening. Okay, so the F warehouse. You're probably wondering, okay, so what does that mean? Is how many warehouses? I'm going to show you all the warehouses, but currently this bottle right now, you've seen it on one of my last videos. My last video that I posted up, this bottle is going for $500. $500. You heard it here first. Yes, $500. Now, if you get it at the store, it's probably going to be under $200. And I think if anything, it might be a little bit over that, but it's usually under $200. Okay, am I going to be looking for this? Absolutely not. Okay, this is not a bottle that I want to be showing you guys, because at the end of the day, I know in fact a short way to do it, and I'm going to show you that right now. So currently, you did see that, and for all of you watching, now's the time for me to show you exactly what I mean. So I do know many of you are probably wondering, okay, so what do you mean about warehouses? Well, in fact, we're going to go straight to the warehouses and we're going to see exactly that. For all of you watching, I'm going to tell you, we're going to start looking at the warehouse location. So as you see here, you see it on the screen. Okay, that beautiful, beautiful F mark is the spot for those barrels. And most of the time, for some reason, the wind and everything just blows by there and it makes all those barrels and all that whiskey just perfect. Can I tell you that that bottle that you recently just saw previously just now is going for $500 for a reason? Yes, it's going for $500 because it's an amazing, amazing bourbon whiskey. That is what it is. So, as you see here, you got the F, you got the E, you got the C, you got the B, and the A, and the D. I've showed you before some of the other ones that I have, the Warehouse A from Wild Turkey. I think I even showed you Warehouse C. Okay, so currently, that's the real hot tip. Now I'm going to show you right now what I mean, and let me take you a little bit around here. So here we go. I'm about to show you that on this bottle, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Okay. So you're saying this right now, and you're saying, holy heavens, are you telling me what I think you're telling me, Reaper? Yes, I'm telling you exactly this, okay? This bottle itself, as you see here, this is a very special bottle. Most of the time, they are private barrel bottles, okay? For all of you in the whiskey community, in the fragrance community, and the watch community, I'm about to save you $350 or maybe even $300. I might even save you $250 or maybe even $500 by showing you this. So for all of you watching, you've seen the warehouses, you've seen Warehouse F where it's at, and you've also seen the other warehouses. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the bottle. Yes, it is the Russell's Reserve, the private barrel, the select. Okay, this is the special picks of most of the time the stores. But it doesn't mean that you're always going to find the perfect bottle. You guys are wondering. Okay, so where does it say the warehouse? I'm going to show you that right now. The warehouse is usually in the back. So I'm going to show you that right now. Let me make sure. Let me take a little sip of my water, and then we're going to get to that, okay? And I think many of you have seen, let me see if I show you over here. Let me get this over here. You have seen me show you this other Wild Turkey recently. I don't know if I showed you recently, but I did tell you that there's different warehouses to this bottle too. You always have to see the lettering, okay? Because the lettering and the labels, they mean something. Don't think that these labels mean nothing, because they do. Every little bottle means something. So over here, let me show you. It says over here, warehouse. What does it say? Warehouse A. Okay, now this is a different type of bottle, but it is from the one and only Wild Turkey. So here we go. I'm going to lighten up the mood just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, okay? Before I show you what's in back. Let me take a little water sip over here before we do this. Oh man, today has been insane. I almost did a stream again. My Miami Marlins lost yesterday. Completely deflated. This morning, yesterday, Maker's Mark, I had it in my possession. The day before, I had it in my possession. Today, I literally... It's the last 3 days have been just something, man. Let me tell you. And I'm trying to do an amazing show for you guys, you know what I mean, with a good bottle. But unfortunately, that bottle was rugged under me. And that happens. It just happens. There's nothing we can do out here. Okay, so here we go. I'm about to show you the warehouse. So we're talking about the Warehouse F, okay? So here you go. If you see to the back, okay, here we go. There you go. Okay. Do you see where it says warehouse? There you go. So here is your hot tip of the day. When you see some of these bottles, you will see that it says warehouse F. Okay, try to get yourself one of these if you can. If you get yourself one of these, well, hello. You just saved yourself so much money. Not only did you save yourself some money, but you're officially getting one of the best, okay, bottles that you can get. Yes, you're going to see different bottlings and you're going to see different warehouses. But this is officially Warehouse F. And what did we just talk about, ladies and gentlemen? We just talked about a $500 bottle on secondary that is called the one and only, okay? I'm going to show you right now. We just talked about this bottle over here. Let me see if I put it on the screen again. Boom, over here. Here we go. We just talked about this bottle. And this is the bottle that is literally hard to find, super hard to find. And it's from Warehouse F, okay? So for all of you watching, I do know that many of you are trying to clue in on like what stores are going to be releasing stuff. You're trying to clue in on what bottles are amazing, the pricing and all that. Well, sometimes they give you hot tips like this. And I hope you really learned a little bit of something on that one. I do have somebody backstage. It's great to see my wrenches. So I'm going to put him on here, ladies and gentlemen. He's having issues with the damn freaking stream. Damn. But you can always hop on back again. I see you, man. You can try it again. But yeah, I'm telling you this right now. You can save yourself a bunch of money by doing it this way. Now, I will tell you, I did pay a lot. Pretty much. I paid like, about almost $90 for this bottle. But it saves you a hassle of having to buy the other bottle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to put somebody on the screen. Good to see you, AM. Here we go with AM. Let me get my drink. Okay, that's good. We're gonna have one of my wrenches to hop on, and many of you, if you haven't seen AM, most of the time, I think maybe you've probably seen him before. He's into barbecue now, thankfully, and also for all of you that don't know, he's into fragrances. So he's gonna be hopping on very soon. I do know that he's having issues with his internet, but currently, I hope you got the tip of the day. That was the hottest tip of the day today. I do know that many of you want to learn a little bit of something. I taught you a little bit of something on there. And hopefully when you do go out hunting, you capture that bottle that you want. And if it's not that bottle, it could be maybe another company. There's other companies that do almost the same thing. But you have to know the labeling on your bottles. Now, I can tell you, okay, that this bottle over here, it is freaking so good. Let me just tell you this, okay? It is so good that personally me, I can tell you if you don't have the money, there's a reason why I had this one on here. If you don't have the money for the Russell's 13, I can tell you, you should officially try to get yourself one that says Warehouse F, okay? I'm telling you this right now. If you do not have the money for the Russell's 13 that you see on the screen right now, I can tell you officially that you should officially try to look for a Russell's Reserve. There's a Warehouse F. Now, I can't tell you that I'm going to be getting the other bottle, okay? I most likely am not going to be getting the other bottle unless I see it for a wrong price. And for all of you watching, I think you already know what bottle I'm talking about. The bottle I just showed you, okay? I will not be getting this bottle at all. I think it's pointless for me to get this bottle because at the end of the day, If I'm preaching something, I'm going to live by that, okay? I'm going to live by the sword. I'm just not going to be getting this bottle at all. I don't care what anybody tells me. If this bottle I see for $200, I'm not buying it. If it's $150, I am not buying this bottle. It's insane to know that nobody knows this. It's almost like if I have an artifact in front of me. And many of you probably have no idea because you haven't maybe tried, a Warehouse F. But it's basically, it should be the same. It should be close to the same. Can I say that it might be off by just a little bit, just because they're all single barrels and they're just perfect and they're okay, just a tad bit. But you can't take away the fact. That that bottle right here that we see here, and I'm going to show you one more time. And for all of you watching, I hope you see this, because I do know there's a lot of people out here that want to see this, okay? You just have to look at the back, okay? I've been seeing a lot of Warehouse C's and a lot of other warehouses, and Warehouse F is the warehouse that you have to get. Here you go, Warehouse F. You don't have to worry about the rest of the stuff. Just worry that it says Warehouse F, and you see it there, okay? That's a hot tip. Nobody, who the hell? I don't even think I've heard anybody say it on YouTube. Exactly this day. I don't think I've ever seen any. Now, I don't watch anybody. The only one that I do say that, Mash and Drum, Jason, I know him. And, whenever we need to talk about something, I message him. Cool. No big deal on Instagram. No big deal. He follows me, but that doesn't mean that I watch all his videos. As a matter of fact, I think he already knows that I skip all the way to the end where he says, okay, the average price, and if it's a buy. Usually that's just, I don't know, I tend to do that sometimes in the fragrances too. I can't deny that. For all of you, I'm going to give you my scent of the day. For all of you watching, I do want you to learn a little bit of something. And also, I will tell you, I got a compliment today from a man. He had said to me, hey man, no homo. He basically said no homo. He said, hey man, what are you wearing today? Because I thought it was me. That's what he said. And I told him, I don't think you're wearing the same thing I'm wearing. And let me put my wrench out here on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, we're going to be putting AM on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. AM, what is up, man? Good to see you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. What's up, Reaper crew?
Hey, man, it's great to see you, AM. For all of you that don't know, he is into fragrances. He's a fragrance frag head. And I was just about to talk about fragrances, AM. What do you think of, how do you like this stream today? Have you learned a little bit something?
Yeah, I was in and out. I actually just had to pick up my daughter, so I missed the last 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw you were talking about the top whiskeys of this year.
Yeah, I'm trying to show you guys the newest whiskeys that are very highly anticipated, and currently I'm missing one, which is the Maker's Mark Cellar Age, which I literally in the last 72 hours I've been having an ordeal to try to get it. But we're probably going to get it on the show very soon. But I did want to show the scent of the day, if you don't mind, AM. I do know that you love fragrances too. Today, I haven't worn this in a long time. My scent of the day today is, Herod from Parfume de Marly. This has been lasting me all freaking day. I put it on at 7 a.m. in the morning, and you can still smell it at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. What do you think of the... Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, this one's just, I mean, the price, obviously, you know how it is with these prices, but you have to pay top dollar to be in the game. You have to smell good and last long. This will be it. But yeah, Herod, you can see it over there. It says Herod, and yeah, man, love this. What's your scent of the day, Em?
Actually, I can still smell it on me. I wore it this morning. Viking.
Oh, shit.
Green
Which Viking?
Well, okay. Green, just the regular Viking.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite one. The best one, I think. Now, what do you think of the new Creed releases that are starting to come out? Because I do know that they were bought out recently. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I hope they don't change because, my like the Creed I have, the Viking, like I said, it lasted me all day. It smells great. The new Absolute, I heard it smells like I haven't smelled it, so I can't say, but people say it smells like Dior Sauvage Elixir. They say they get a lot of comparison to that.
Oh snap! So it has like almost like a Christmas type vibe.
I think that's what they're saying. Yeah. But let me tell you, I love Herod. Herod's like one of my favorite tobacco fragrances. It has a tobacco note. It smells like smoke. It's really good.
Yeah, Herod is, man, it's just one of my favorites. And I think everybody knows I smoke cigars whenever I can. And man, I just love it. AM, how is the fragrance community? How's it going? Because I haven't been really watching. Can you clue us in? How's it going over there?
I think. Oh yeah. So like I said, I haven't been into it as much the past few months. But I did see Dan's stream today. I think he's in Spain, and he had a couple drinks. He mentioned your name. And I think it was just a 30-minute stream. I caught the tail end of it, so I can't say all that happened. But he looked like he was having a good time. I think Joey, he was streaming today. I hopped on his stream not his stream, but I saw his show for a little bit. Yeah.
So it's still alive. It's not dead.
Yeah, it's there.
It was dying off.
It's not what it was a year ago. Today, it's not what it was.
Wow.
But, before I start talking about fragrance to me, let me show you something, because I think this is going to be the first time I actually drink this.
Okay. Oh, damn.
And I'm going to open this up right here.
Wait. I got to show.
This is leather, man.
Yes, it is leather. Okay. Let me try. Yeah, let me try to get my bottle. He's opened up his. And let me make sure that we get mine over here. I think we all know that I have one open already. So let me put this one.
Let me see the proof here. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, let me put this one. Yeah, let me put this on the screen for all of you watching. This is the first time that he has had this, and I think many of you already know. This is one of the brands that I do tend to talk to you all about, because it is the brand that I think is the best in Texas. And for all of you watching, I will tell you, we're going to put this full screen on here. This is the bottle over here. Okay, this is what he's going to be drinking. Garrison Brothers Lady Bird. Very expensive. I think everybody has a different price. What did you pay for yours?
I forgot. I bought it a while ago. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, Tater Dom over here in the chat room. He says, "Hey man, that's amazing, man. It's great to see you with that bottle." Basically, he says, "Nice."
I'm trying to. Let me see if I can change the camera angle.
I might actually pour. No, I can't pour myself that. That is like, whoa. I've been drinking some of this good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We lost him. Jesus Christ, nah, hell nah. We lost him. Come back, AM. For all of you watching, okay, I will tell you that AM, he was never a whiskey connoisseur. Okay, he found me because he enjoyed that I spoke about whiskeys just like the fragrance community speaks about fragrances. He started learning about whiskeys because of this channel, and if it wasn't for all of you in the all of you, if it wasn't for all of you in the chat room, I can tell you that, it wouldn't be the same, if we don't have a group. We have a good group here. There you go. Oh, shit, look at this. He's doing it real out here. This is real deal out here. This is the first time he opens this, and I want to let you guys know it had a leather. Can you show them the leather? Because people don't believe it. And I don't think I showed. Did I open it live? No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, it has a leather. You see that?
Yeah, I was shocked by it. I didn't know it was leather.
Yeah, man, everything is high end in this company. It's really, really high end.
Now, with wines, you're supposed to smell the cork. Are you supposed to smell the cork with whiskeys too, or?
Don't do it, okay? It's pointless. Okay, just don't do it. It's pointless.
Good,
I know there's people that do it, but just forget about it.
Oh my God. This is my wrestling mat back here.
Amazing. So yeah, pour yourself a little bit of that. Oh shit, that's insane. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you, this is something very different. For all of you watching, I'm gonna tell you, this is the bottle that he's having. The Garrison Brothers Lady Bird. This goes for $200 and something, and he's about to have that right now. So, okay, let me tell you this, okay? How much did you pay? Do you remember the price you paid for that?
It was expensive. It was under $200, over 150, I believe. I can't remember the exact price.
Yes, 100%. Okay. So, are you gonna have that with ice or no ice?
Yeah, I'm having it with ice. I should not have any ice.
Yeah, no ice, but it's okay. You can put it with ice, no big deal. Okay, so tell me.
It's good. It's really good, actually. Let me try to turn the camera angle here. How do you reverse the camera? Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, click it on the phone, and there should be a setting. There should be a setting in your phone that gives you a camera angle. In the settings, usually in the settings in the camera, and then it says, I think it says mirror or vertical or something like that.
I see it now. Yeah, I see.
That's exactly where it is. There you go. There you go.
Are you seeing me?
Yeah, I see you. So tell me what you think of this bottle. Is it worth the money? Oh, we lost him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, AM is broadcasting from a potato. Okay, potato. Sometimes we just have to say, friends out here, get yourself an iPhone. Sometimes it's just what you had to do.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah,
well,
man.
First of all, let me say the bottle is it's a really nice bottle. It's heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Good quality.
Look at this bottle.
The batch code.
Yeah. Tell you right there. That's what he's showing with right here. 20. Well, mine is scratched off. It tells you his bottle is 5,016 or something. Mine you can't even see.
I think yours is newer.
And then the cool thing is that this bottle has birds inside of the star. If you see the star, it has birds in there. Lady Bird. And this is, as you all see, okay, Texas straight bourbon whiskey infused with honey and finished in cognac cask.
Ah, that's right. I felt the honey.
So if you like cognac casks, if you like cognac, if you like that, what do you think of it?
It's really good. I'm gonna see here.
Now I will tell you, it will taste different with ice compared to no ice.
Yeah, I know. I should have done without ice. But yeah, I do. I can see the honey.
Yeah.
You said cognac?
It has cognac. Yeah, the finish is going to be cognac. So you're going to really taste that cognac on the finish.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like straight honey. I can taste it in there. The part of the notes. It's really good. Actually, I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't have another glass that's a no ice glass?
Actually, yeah, let me get one. It's upstairs.
Yeah, do that, please. For the meantime, while you're there, I'm going to tell the world out here. I do know Tater Dom did say something here. Man, I appreciate you all the time, Tater On. I will always highlight you the most I can. And also, Edgar Romeo, he says, hello, AM, good to see. And also, Hado Licks, I see. He said, Reaper IT Tech, I see you. Also, Melissa Villanueva, I do see you, Melissa Villanueva. He's opening up the one and only Garrison Brothers. So anyways, I will tell you, he's opening that right now. And over here, I will tell you, okay, for all of you watching, I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of subscribers that tell me in the comment box where I got these bottles, what store. I'm not promoted by any of the stores, so most of the time I don't have, I don't need to tell people the places. It's not something for me to promote. So I just want to let everybody know that I tend to never promote stores. Eventually that will happen, but I just don't ever do that. Okay. So Tater Dom says over here, okay, it's priced incorrectly at $300. Jesus Christ. When they first dropped, but then eventually lowered the price to $200. They flew off the shelves. That's look, man. I hope you ended up getting one over here, Tater Dom, because this is my favorite bottle that Garrison Brothers has put out in a long time. And I do know that, I don't know what it is. YouTubers, they just don't want to show Texas whiskey because it's so expensive. So over here, by the way, you had Mr. Super Wrench out here, Edgar Romeo, saying hello to you. And also Melissa Villanueva also saying hello to you. And Tater Dawn also said one thing that was very precise on his saying. He said that they got it in his area for $300.
Whoa.
And a couple weeks later or something, eventually it went down to 200 because it was priced incorrectly, and then it flew off the shelves. So I'm going to tell you, okay, it's one of the best stuff that you can get. It's very nice. Did you finally get a glass? It's empty.
Yeah, I did. Man, I didn't know that. Tater, I should have tatered this.
Okay, so now you're going to pour yourself a little bit of that. Now I'm going to tell you before, smell it up before. How you like that?
Yeah, it's different. It's different than the other whiskeys I've had for sure.
Mm-hmm.
My first Texas whiskey, by the way.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I tell the big difference without the ice.
How do you like it, man?
I can taste the honey more right now.
How do you like
good.
it?
It's really good.
Yeah. Now the finish, it finishes
Wow.
up. Yeah. He's saying, "Wow, this is good. This is good."
Yeah, it's different. It's much different.
Are you blown away by the first time trying yourself a very expensive Texas whiskey bottle? Is this something that has really made you say, "Damn, if this is like this, there must be so many other bottles"?
I don't know. From Texas, I'll listen to you. I'll follow your advice. I don't.
So this is very impressive.
It's good. I like it. It's really good.
Damn. Okay, so that's good. I want to let you know, AM, there's not a lot of people that have reviewed this bottle, okay? Because it's so expensive that people actually save it. And I think you already know I have a couple more bottles of this. But I don't know if you taste the finish. There's the finish on there. Have you ever had a very expensive cognac before?
I don't know about expensive. I've had cognac. I'm not sure if it's expensive or not. But
okay, well, sometimes at the casino they give you the option to get cognac. You get it on the finish. The finish is really when you get it.
let me focus.
Now I'm going to tell you, if you put ice in there, you're going to get a hot spike of honey. The honey's going to be spiked up to the max when you put ice in there. On the finish, it's going to die down the cognac, and you might get something else. But what do you think? Do you like it with ice or no ice?
I taste the flavors more without the ice. It's really smooth too. I was expecting, because apparently, like, Texas whiskey, it doesn't get really hot, and it was real smooth, smoother than I thought. I'm not an expert in bourbons, but it's very good.
Yeah, Texas whiskey, what happens with them is they tend to, they put it out there for a short amount of time, and the barrels, they get super, super hot, because all of you already know, Texas, all about the heat. So their barrels, if they have a 5-year-old barrel, it basically tastes like a 10-year-old barrel. If they have a 6-year-old barrel, it would taste like something like a Kentucky 12-year-old barrel. So that's why they have to shorten the amount of time that they age their barrels. So I think it's a great experience knowing that you like it. And the crazy part is that now that your bottle has oxidation, it's going to be a little bit different tomorrow. I'm going to tell you this right now. Tomorrow you are officially, you know what? I'm gonna say it like this, okay? The next time you barbecue, you're gonna drink one too many of those drinks. I'm telling you right now, that's how good it is when it opens up. It's really good. Now, did you remember the time that you opened up the Larceny? Remember the time you opened up the Larceny?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was, I think, one of your first bottles that was like allocated, and allocated means like rare. When you opened up that bottle the first time, you were like, "Damn, this is hot. This is too much, Reaper." Remember?
Yeah.
When you went to go revisit that the second time or the third time, do you remember that it was toned down?
Yeah, the second time I tried it, I just really, instead of it being like really hot, I just really got more flavor. It was more full-bodied flavor.
Yeah, that's how it is with whiskey. For some reason, the oxidation, it opens up your bottle, and just like wine, just like anything that has alcohol, it tones it down. So I'm telling you right now, that bottle you're drinking is going to be amazing the next time. Ali Reza with the 949. Now I'm going to tell you, I want you to know, AM, he's from the watch community, and he does do a little bit of batch coding. I think he does some kind of techniques. He gives us signs. Sometimes he sends 2525. 3636. I think one time he sends 666. Another time he sends it. I don't know how he does it, but these are signs, okay? And I know you out there with the 949. He's saying over here, yo, ho, ho, hello, hello. Out with my daughter and about to watch the new X. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's an AM. Are you into scary movies?
Not really.
Oh damn! Well, he's gonna go watch the new Exorcist over there at the movie theaters. Have a great show. For all of you watching, I don't think there's a movie that has scared me. The only thing I can tell you, man, hey, the weirdest things. What is the Coneheads? Weird. Pee Wee Herman. Oh hell no! What else? Oompa Loompas. Oh hell no! Okay, that would be more horror to me than some of these movies. But Ali Reza, man, thank you so much for the super chat. And let's go back to the bottle because this is your first experience. How do you think of the finish? Is it long?
Let me see here.
I want to pour myself a little bit here.
No, not too bad. Not too long. No. I will say though, I think the Larceny. This is easier to drink, but the Larceny has more flavor for me.
It has more of a, how can I say it? The Larceny has a different experience. They have a more of a complexity of different how can I say it, man? It's a different type of they use different water, obviously. They use different kind of barrels. Their barrels are obviously going to be different from the ones in Texas. You know, everything and the climate and everything is going to be different. So you're just going to get a lot of different things in Texas that you would get in Kentucky. And also the same thing goes with Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey is something that many people don't like because it has like a, to me, I don't taste it, but Tennessee whiskey has a vitamin type of a note. They say it's like a Flintstone type of note. I don't taste it at all. I can tell you it's a lot sweeter. And if you're into sweet stuff, Tennessee whiskey is your thing. I think I showed you. Did I show you on the stream? I don't know if you saw it, but I did show the George Dickel 15. And this is a bottle that I think many of you, if you haven't seen it already at the stores, the 15 is one of the bottles that many of you should look at. It's very cheap. And it's you know what it is, 15 years? Man, that's a lot of time. So, I mean, it's cheap, but the problem is it's very, very, it's not the sweetness you get. You get a sweetness of honey on there and a little bit of extra stuff of, their regular Texas bourbon whiskey because they have it mixed up. They added honey in there. They use basically the regular bourbon whiskey. They added a little bit of a honey and they finished it up in a cognac cask. So if anybody has ever had a bourbon whiskey from Texas, that's what they did, and I don't know, man. I think
this seems like it would be good with cocktails.
Oh,
so that
man.
honey facet in it.
With cocktails, it would be an expensive drink. I wouldn't suggest it with cocktails, but there is another one that is. I think you've seen it, right? The yellow one. The yellow one is an amazing. I don't know where I have it somewhere in the house. You've seen it, though, right? I don't have.
Yeah. You also have the cowboy one, right? The cowboy one's really expensive.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the cowboy I actually have here. I think I have that one closer than the yellow one. Let me see if I get. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, let me see. Is that
the one that comes like in the coffin box, the cowboy?
Yeah. Let me get it real quick. Nice I'm gonna put it on here. Give me a second.
I see you, Curtis. Let me see here. Oh, I can't see the comments, so if you guys are typing something, I can't see it. But yeah, this is good. Like I said, I'm not a bourbon expert. It's not my thing. But this one has a pretty smooth finish. Nice little honey note there. I'm trying to get the cognac. Oh, that's a nice bottle. Look, it even comes with a gold medal. Now, for those guys who don't know, I'm in the fragrance community. I collect fragrances. And I would say the whiskey community is probably a more expensive hobby. I don't know. Reaper does both, so I'd ask him. But oh, yeah, that's the yellow one I see. Yeah, Garrison's good. Garrison's good. If I was I'm comparing just two that I've had. I mean, they may not be in the same category, but I definitely think that the Larceny was more full body. I would have that one with like a steak and a cigar. This one's a little bit more easygoing.
Okay, so I'm finally back. I finally was able to find the Honeydew. I just have so many bottles that sometimes I forget where I put them, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you with fragrances?
No.
Man, I have so many fragrances that sometimes I don't know if I put it downstairs or upstairs. But that happens to me. Also, Curtis MSH, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, keep doing what you do, Reaper. Great stream. Also, I'm going to highlight his other comment. He did say fragrance. Reaper is into CO. What does CO mean? Cologne. Yes. Also, Curtis, before you got here, I did tell AM, because AM is in the fragrance community, my scent of the day today is gonna be, okay, and I'm gonna give you a good one, okay. For you, Curtis, I want you to have the best stuff, and if you smell like me, that's okay, because you live in a different state. Perfume, the Marley. That's what I'm wearing today. Herod, if you see it over here. Herod, there you go. Okay, that's what I'm wearing today. What are you wearing today again, AM?
Viking.
And as you all know, he's wearing my all-time favorite Creed that has recently been released. But if you can, get yourself one of these. Very expensive, but it's just worth it. You're not gonna run out of this if you buy one of these. Just amazing bottle. Man,
that is a great. That fragrance got a lot of hype for many years, and I saw the note breakdown. It had like vanilla. I was like, this is gonna be too gourmandish for me. And then last year I got 2 decants. I got like a 10 mil and a 5 mil, and I tried it for the first time last year. I was very close-minded by it, and I was blown away. It was just so good. It just has such a good scent. If you like tobacco, it has a really good prominent tobacco note. It has like some smokiness in there. The only I can't wear it to work because where I work at, smelling like that's not good. But for night outs, man, yeah, that's a fantastic. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that fragrance, and the women like it.
Oh yeah, the women and the guys too. They ask, what is that, man? But you don't want to ask. The men don't ask because they want to be homo. They ask because they want to smell good, and they ask so that they can buy it. And I usually just tell them. Now I can tell you that sometimes my friends, when they ask me, they go, "Hey man, what are you wearing?" I just tell them Calvin Klein because I don't want them to buy the same shit. Okay, that's straight up. But Curtis.
So when they see the price of that, they won't want to buy it.
Oh, sometimes they do, and I think recently one of my friends, he bought almost all of the ones that I recommended it, and that's when I started saying, "Hey man, I'm wearing Calvin Klein today." That's when it started that shit. But
I saw that Herod. I know it's like if you go to Nordstrom, it's like $400. But I saw it recently, like the smaller one, the 75 mil, like for $113. I was like, wow, that's a great price for that fragrance. That's
what?
Excellent.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, because this one's a full size. And for all of you that don't know, we're going to see the full size right here. You see
this was a smaller one, but still,
This is a 4.2 ounce. I don't know if you can see it on the damn.
Yeah, that's I think 125 milligrams. I mean milliliters. The one I saw was 75 milliliters for 113. That's like the cheapest I've ever seen it. That was a good deal.
Yeah, these things are amazing, man. The Herod, and I'm going to tell you, do not buy any. Don't buy any scammer type shit. Okay, if you buy some scammer type, you're gonna get a fakie. Okay, you don't want to. You want to have a fakie, and then they fill it up with a Dracar Noir. Hell no.
Well, it'd be even better then if you got Dracar in it.
Yeah,
I know you like Dracar, right?
I threw the bottles away, man. Nobody believes me. It's just unbelievable. I threw them away. Also, I'm gonna highlight your comment because you did send the super chat, Curtis. And you're helping out with the show. Anybody that comments in the comment box, remember, super chats are always welcome. Ali Reza always helps out. I did get over here Curtis, and also earlier the one and only Edgar Romeo. He sent $20. He is the man of today, and most of the time he helps me out. I really appreciate him. Hopefully, if in the future when we get to 10K, man, or or even 8K, we could start, doing different things. But Curtis over here, he did say something. Oh, damn! Sending another super chat in the house. Let me see what he says. I will read this over here. That is a world I'm not into, brother. That'll scare the deer away, man. I think it's fun to hear about that, man. And I'm going to highlight his other super chat because super chats do get highlighted. And most of the times, I give a shout out to everybody that sends super chat. By the way, AM, before I read this, how do you like that in every short video that I do, I put a shout out at the end? Have you noticed that recently?
Like, give me an example.
You don't see the shorts?
I do. I just can't remember.
At the end, I usually give it at the end. Maybe now that you don't remember, I'm going to give it more closer in the middle of the video. I'm going to try to do that. I give shout outs in every short video, usually at the end. So when you see the logo, that's when I put out the shout outs.
Okay.
So I give shout outs like, shout outs to Curtis MSH. And I put the super chat of yesterday.
I've seen you do that before, yeah. I've seen you do that before.
Yeah, that's what I do. Curtis over here, MSH. Now, I hope I did that right. Does that mean something, AM, or did I read it wrong?
MSH, where? I don't see that.
MSH. Maybe it means something. Maybe it's something else. Does it mean anything, Curtis, the MSH? But anyways, $5 super chat.
Man, shaking my head, I think.
Man, shaking. What is it? SMH means shaking my SMH. But anyways, Curtis over here with the $5. He says, "Don't want to scare the deer away with man's spritz opening day in 5 days." What? Opening day opened 5 days ago. He says, "Hey man, that's a good one, Curtis. Curtis, I see you, Curtis. I will say."
Like, is he talking about hunting season? 5 days away, or?
I think so, and I will say, now that he's talking about deers, recently, the women's gymnastics just won gold, I think recently, I think it was this week. Also, the Miami Marlins have officially been eliminated. I will not be getting no 20 G's in my bank account. Also, Texas Rangers are still active in the baseball. The Miami Dolphins are doing amazing. And what else? Are you into sports, AM? Because I forget to ask you.
Man, I used to be big into sports, but I live in Atlanta. I think the Braves, are the Braves in it, or are they out?
Oh, yeah, they're in there. They're in there. That's the team that I was worried about.
I even went to a couple. I've been to a couple baseball games this year, and I'm not like I used to be. Like when I was like in my teens, I used to be really into it. In fact, when I played baseball, I knew all the stats and everything.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, when you
I wasn't good at baseball, Reaper, like you. I sucked.
Yeah, man, I was really good. You were the guy that I would have to motivate so that the team doesn't lose. Okay, that's the guy that's.
Well, it was funny. I got hit in the nuts twice with the ball. And towards the end, I just started becoming afraid of the ball. So. Oh,
you got PTSD from that nut check. Oh shit!
One time I didn't have my cup, and the second time I did have my cup, it still hurt. So.
Well, it's not as bad as getting hit. I've been hit everywhere. I've been hit. I think the worst hit that I got hit was. I've been hit in the head with the helmet a couple times. I've been hit with a bat. I've been hit on my nuts. I've been hit on every toe possible. I've been hit in my nuts. I've been hit in my thighs, in my calves. And I think out of all of them, the worst hit possible was in my foot, man. What is it? 90 mile per hour to my pinky, to my pinky on the side when you're trying to dodge it. Oh my God. OMG. Insane. But Curtis, hey man, I hope you do fish, Curtis, because fishing is also amazing. I do know here in Miami there's a lot of lobster season right now. I think currently it's still lobster season because they're selling lobsters in every corner of Miami, and I can tell you, lobster, man, it's so good on the barbecue. Tell me about the barbecue. How's that going, Am?
Oh, good. I've cooked a couple cooks on there. Might do one this weekend. It's really easy, man. Once you get the system going, starting the charcoal, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, you have to know your barbecue too. You know, I do know for anybody that doesn't know. Okay, AM before he met me, there's a lot of things that he didn't do. He didn't drink whiskey before he met me. He wasn't really into the barbecue scene like he is now. I think it's good to have somebody put you in these moods because it's a hobby, you know. But before we talk about anything, I do want to say, okay, before you got the barbecue, what were you worried about mostly? About your barbecue, what is one thing you were worried about? Because I mean, I think everybody has a little bit of a worry, a little bit of how can I say, I don't want to mess up, I don't want to fuck this up, I don't want to, you know, overdo this. What is one main thing that maybe you can tell the crowd if they first got a barbecue, something that they worried you that you just passed by like a breeze?
Well, I've been grilling for years, like over a decade, but on gas grill. And so when I was switching to charcoal, I wanted something kind of easy. So the barbecue that I got, the smoker I got, it's actually pretty easy. There's that little chimney. You put the charcoal in, and then there's a dial. You just set the temperature, and then you just put a probe in the meat. And yeah, it's pretty easy. In fact, people call it the easy bake oven of smoking. So it takes a lot of the guesswork out. Other than like, I've cooked a steak one time and I put too much hickory wood in it.
It's salty.
Yeah,
right.
So you gotta put. If you don't put in, if you give it enough, like I put like two lumps, that's perfect. If I put like 3 or 4, it's just it's not. It overtakes
salty.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, you learn that. You learn that from doing it, and I did tell on my channel. I've told many people, look, man, if you're into over salting your meat, do not use hickory wood. Use cherry wood or apple wood because it sweetens up your meat. And I do know a lot of people, when it gets time to do it, then it's different. But it's just not the same, man. We can be talking about it, and then when you get out to do it, it's like, oh, fuck. I just bought like 4 filet mignons. Like, holy shit, now it's time to really get down and dirty, you know? But here, I wanted to show something, and I'm going to see if I can show it on the screen. Which barbecue is it that you got? Because maybe we can talk about that. I do want to tell people a good barbecue to get, and I'm going to actually put one on the screen. And for all of you watching, the reason why I'm putting this one on the screen is because it is the closest thing to the green egg. I can't find it on this website, but I'm gonna look for it now.
I was gonna get the pellet cooker, the Traeger, and what I ended up getting, it was roughly around the same price, but it works the same way, right? But instead of pellet, dry wood, it actually uses charcoal. And I think charcoal gives a better flavor. And then if you want some wood flavor, just add a couple of lumps of wood, and then that's pretty good.
Yeah, 100%, man. You said it exactly how I was planning on saying it.
That's a good one. Which grill is that?
Okay, so this one is, as you all know, the green egg is something that everybody wants. Now, what happens is there's other companies that want to do the same thing, and this company is, as you see here, I don't really know the company. I just clicked it, but
I think is it porcelain or ceramic? That the green egg guy and the Red Joe. They were in the same company. They had like a fallout. They went different ways.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, man.
The Komodo Joe. You seen that one?
Yeah, the Komodo Joe. Those are really, really good. But here, this one, I just want to tell people that have just tuned in now, because I know it's late and people are getting back home and it's amazing. Also, I will highlight the comment over here. He did say over here, Curtis, he did say super chat, so I'm trying to stay tuned on his comments. How do you know this guy? He seems like a good guy. He's one of my wrenches. And for all of you that don't know, this is AM. I'm going to make sure that everybody knows who he is. Let me put this mark
thanks,
over
Curtis.
here. Let me put this mark over here so that everybody knows who he is. There you go. That is AM. For all of you watching, he is part of the wrench crew. He is part of the Reaper crew. But mainly, he is a wrench that has been along with me in this channel for a long time. And he's seen me go through a lot of stuff. He's seen people backstab me. He's seen people do stuff to me, hate me, and stuff like that. So, I mean, he's seen everything.
Oh, to be like, I've seen people hate you, love you, be different. I've seen it all. So
yeah, he's seen it all.
Melissa anyway. Too. Melissa was there early in the journey as well. Me and Melissa jumped from Dan's stream and started following you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that jumped ship when they saw that the ship had a pirate that was just going insane. He was putting out the freaking colored flag. He was doing crazy stuff. But I do know that we're all human, okay? Let's just say this. We're all human, and sometimes we try to gather around people that are kind of like us, that believe in the stuff that we believe. So it's good to have you here. But anyways, talking about this barbecue, okay? So first off, we were talking about hickory wood. Try not to use that for all of you watching. The first thing you should use, if anything, try to use apple wood. Apple wood, if you want to experiment with it, is the best thing to use because it's not salty and it will sweeten up anything you have. If you have chicken, if you have turkey, if you have pork, if you have any skirt steak, apple wood is something that's not going to ruin your meat. So if we see over here, this barbecue is round, and I'm going to tell you, AM, your barbecue is square, right?
Yeah, it's a master build. I think it's series 800 or 700. I'm not sure.
Now, can I type it into a website and find it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're going to do that after this, but I'm going to give everybody an example of what we're talking about. So this is circular. If it's circular, there's a certain way to use it. As you all see, this is kind of like, it's just a spear. But what happens is, what you tend to do is you're going to have to cook on one side. If you think that you're going to be cooking in all the surrounding surfaces, that's not how it works. Usually with charcoal grill, you're going to put the charcoal in one side, and if anything, you're going to clump it up on one side, and you're going to put your meat and your food on the other side. The reason why is because direct heat will overheat your meat, overheat your chicken, and sometimes a direct heat you're just going to use to sear your meat or your chicken, whatever it is. And that's usually how you do it. And then the wood, you're just going to put it obviously in the opposite side. So I just want to give a good example on this one. Circular barbecues. If you have never had a barbecue before, I'm going to tell you this, it might be, just might be a little bit different than something that AM has. Have you ever thought of getting a circular one like this expensive?
I did, yeah, I did. And I'll tell you my thought process. So I wanted to get like a Red Joe or something like that. My brother has a green egg, and he regrets it because he got the small one. And he says if he had to do it over again, he got like cheap on the garage sale. But I was going to get one, and then when I was looking, I saw the smoker I was talking about, and it was easier to use. And then in addition to that, I always think, I can get a smoker because I wanted something that I didn't want to get like. Long story short, I wanted to be able to smoke, and I also wanted to be able to grill. And what I got does both, right? Whereas the Traeger is just better for smoking. But to be quite honest, you can't go wrong, man, with just a Weber kettle grill. You could get like for like $100 or so. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, it is reliable. I had a Weber, lasted me like 14 years. So
14 years.
Yeah. It's actually I could still probably repair it if I wanted to, but I'm throwing it away.
Holy shit, 14 years. Damn.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't grill. You grill more than I do, but I would say I grill. Yeah, I grill a lot. Like, not as much as you, but I do grill, at least once a week.
Yeah, I tend to grill so that I have leftovers. So, for example, say today I grilled something, I have leftovers for tomorrow for the football game, and I don't have to re-grill till Sunday. That's the way I do it most of the time. And if I eat my food in the morning, like at 12 p.m. in the morning, 11 a.m., then I have to barbecue at night. But yeah, man, we're gonna show your grill. And if you can tell me the name of it, I'm gonna look it up now on the screen.
It's Master Build. Master Build or Master Build. I can't remember.
Okay, let me see if I can do this over here. Master. Okay.
I think it's Master Built.
Can I go to Lowe's?
You might have to do it on Google because I bought it straight from the company. I didn't buy it from Lowe's.
Okay, here we go. Let me look this up over here.
And
okay.
Here's a good advice for anybody. If you buy anything online, I think Amazon's the exception. But if you buy from, let's say, like Weber, or you buy from Master Builder or whatever, or even if you buy fragrances like colognes, always look for a discount code, or you can add something to your browser where it finds discount codes because there's always one that exists.
I found some digital ones. Is it a digital one?
It has a fan, a digital fan where you can set the temperature, and it has an app for.
Okay, I can't find it. What's the website that I can go to? Master Built?
Yeah, you should have Master Built series. I think mine is 800. You can just Google it and it'll pop up somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to go to the actual website, okay, because they have an actual website. I completely forgot they have an actual website. Master Built website. Let me type that in so we can see that. They have a lot of smokers. Why didn't I think of this earlier? What the freak am I doing, man? God damn it. I don't know what's up with me sometimes. I do these streams and I'm like thinking of 5 different things. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put it on here and I'm going to put it on the screen and we're going to see over here what he's talking about. I do know that this company is great. I've had, I think, 2 barbecues of theirs before. So we're going to go over here and go to Masters Built. Okay, here we go. Man, thank you for telling me this because I could have done this in the other barbecue stream that I did. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Let's put it full screen over here. Let me see. My bad. And again, here we go. Full screen. Boom! Here we go. Okay. So which one do you have one any of these?
I can't see. My phone's real small. I think I have series. Is it 800 or series? Yeah, I think I have. I can't see. I can't tell you.
This is a Gravity Series 800 digital charcoal.
I think it's the first one. It's kind of small, but it's the first one.
It's 800.
Yeah, it's a griddle. Yeah, but I didn't pay $100. I paid like I forgot, but it was slightly under 700.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a better picture because this picture is like freaking so close.
Is that it? I'm not sure if that's it. I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like it's it.
Yeah, I think it's it.
Yeah. Oh, it has. Yeah.
Oh, damn! It has a flat. You have a flat. Oh no, this is not a flat.
No, yeah, it does. It has a. It sits to the side, so whenever you want to use it, you can flat top grill or griddle.
Man, that's amazing. I can tell you.
I haven't used that yet, though. But
what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, you haven't used it yet?
The grill, yeah, like to make burgers and stuff like that. I haven't done that yet.
Wow, that would be.
But it's pretty nice, man. All you do is you see that side.
Yeah. My friend has had one before, and the only issue was with this that he told me, and that I saw it in front of me, which you I don't know if you can, maybe you can because you've had a Weber before. The charcoal is gonna start kind of how can I say it? The charcoal will be used up faster because it's vertical, and sometimes it's hard for you to actually save the charcoal if you want to spray it down and reuse it. Is that true?
No, I do reuse the charcoal, but that is true. It does eat the charcoal. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye. That's the one bad thing, that there's no, like, the app will tell you if the temperature is going down or whatever, but there's no app to tell you that you're running low on charcoal, and so it can kind of catch up with you kind of quick. But having said that, if you know you're going to be cooking for a long time, you fill it up. It'll probably last you 8 hours.
Yeah, and to turn it off, when you turn it off, is there a spray that sprays it down, or officially whatever you put in there? Because I forgot to ask my friend. I just know that he said, "Hey man, it's done."
That's a good question.
Yeah, so usually, obviously in my barbecue, I just spray it down a little bit of water, or I close the vents, and that's it. I can reuse it. I could spread out the charcoal and reuse it the next day for the leftover charcoal. For this, can you close it to the point that like you can't, you can reuse them? Yeah,
you see where you're okay. Oh, you see, yeah. Put your mouse close to the chimney.
Okay, let me see if I put it close to the chimney.
Yeah, no, go up. Yeah, you see those 2 little silver spots down at the bottom of the chimney?
Okay.
Yeah, those 2 things. Yeah, those are vents. You just close the grill and slide these panels in there, and that's it. It turns off by itself. And then what I do, if I shake, like if I use it again, I shake off, any excess white ash, and then, whatever's in there, I just reuse it.
Yeah. So to me, this is, for you, it's great. Something great. It's not too big, right? Is it big? Like, can you put like 2 racks of ribs without an issue?
Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
It's big. Okay. Now
I forgot the dimensions. I'll tell you the dimensions there, but yeah, you could put, I forgot how many hamburgers it said, and
I'm pretty sure you can put like eight hamburgers, because I did some hamburgers today. Okay, you can put 8 hamburgers easy. I can't tell you. I told you can't, maybe not, but yeah, eight hamburgers.
I think I read like it gets like it can reach, I believe, 800, 700 degrees, I believe.
Yo, that's insane. 800 degrees, you better freaking call the fire department.
Yeah.
You better call the fire department. 800 degrees, hell no. I think when I start panicking is when I see the meter, my meter go 550. If it says 550, oh my God, man. I have to close all the vents. I know that there's a little fire, a little bit of fat, because if nobody knows that when you're barbecuing, the worst thing that can happen, you walk away, and if you have a pig on the, like a little pig meat, and the juices start falling to the charcoal, you can start a fire just because of a little piece of fat. You know, that's why it's always good to be around it. Over here,
yeah.
Curtis says 800 is hot as hell. Get out of there. Also, I will say huge shout out to you, Brian. I do know that Brian, he used to be coming around here, and I think Brian actually, he remembers when Dirt Diggler used to be on the show. And I do know that Brian remembers Dirt Diggler. And yeah, man, there's a lot of people. And I'm going to read this comment. I do tell you, I tend to not, at this point in time, I usually tend to read Super Chat comments. Super Chat comments are usually what I read. But I'm going to say over here, Brian, thank you for being. He says, why you change your live stream and not show yourself? Not been around for a while, but I know there's a lot of haters out there, but you were a good dude. Brian, I did do a stream yesterday, but the reason why I have changed this just a little bit is because I got to give my fans, my subscribers, and everybody that POV. You know what it means? For all of you that don't know what that POV is, you see AM, you can see his bottle. My bottles you can see perfectly, and the best part about that feeling is that you can see everything very close. We were just talking about this, Brian. We were talking about the Lady Bird. If I was outside, you wouldn't be able to see it like this. Now, AM, I'm going to ask you, how do you like this format? Because this format is really, man, it's POV, man. You know what POV is? It's that POV. I'm giving you that POV. How do you like this?
I like it. I mean, I like the Whiskey Reaper format, you know, because you have a nice stage. You look like a DJ. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, every once in a while, yeah, I like this. I do like this format. You should do both. Continue to do both.
And you like the details so you can see the bottles, right? Because outside, yes, man, look, man, outside, if I show this bottle, you're not going to see the beauty of this bottle, you know? You can see it now, how beautiful this bottle is. Especially the Garrison Brothers. You see the Garrison Brothers? Beautiful.
Is Brian from the watch community or the whiskey community?
The Brian is actually from the whiskey community.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to come around here when I was talking about whiskeys outside. And most of the time, he would show up late, just like some of my other subscribers. I think everybody knows that I'm from Florida, so the time frame in California is a little bit different. So most of the time, that's just what it is. People show up late, and that's cool, man. I don't mind it.
But you got people, you got watch, you got whiskey, and you got fragrances. You got all three communities.
Yeah, and then I also have the food community, but the problem is that I don't know if there's a community that's there's a food. I just know that there's people that follow me because I actually post up a lot of food, and I talk about food. So there's a couple people. There's probably like, give or take, okay, I'm not going to say a lot. I'm going to say maybe 300 people that follow me that enjoy food. Just 300. I mean, it's not that much. I have like, what, we're almost at 6,000 here, so it's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Reaper, I got a question. So are you going to do or if you want to keep a secret, are you going to do the 24-hour streams again? Or no, they weren't 10-hour streams?
I might do that, yes, but the problem is I have to push out as much whiskey content that I can so that I can flood YouTube with my content. I stopped doing that because I wasn't doing that enough, and my channel is revolving mainly around whiskey, food, and maybe men's fashion, which would be cologne. So I had to make sure to put out some videos and to make people realize that, you know what? Holy shit! I just clicked Maker's Mark. Oh shit! Whiskey Reaper. I just typed in Buffalo Trace. Oh shit! Whiskey Reaper. I just typed in Garrison Brothers. Whiskey Reaper. You get what I mean, AM?
Yeah.
I have to make sure to be the king of this community, even though that I'm a small, channel. I have to make sure to put my foot down. So I had to stop that, and as I stopped that, I decided to do this whole different format. And I thought it was great, this whole format. I've been doing really good, man. I'm not going to lie, okay? The super chats I've been getting have been amazing. I mean, just today, okay? There's no fragrance community member out there that's making the money that I am on super chats. I'm telling you this right now. There is no freaking fragrance community member out there that's making what I am on super chats. And it's just amazing, man. It makes me feel good, man. AM, let me tell you this. When I get a super chat, it makes me feel good, and I keep on going, okay? The days that I don't get a super chat is the days like yesterday that I tell everybody, hey, it's okay. Okay, today I want to give you a little bit of, free time because I've been getting a lot of super chats. So, yeah, man, I've been appreciating every stream, yeah.
That's probably why Dan said that today, because I caught the tail end of it, and he said, someone gave him a super chat. He says, let's show the Whiskey Reaper. Keep those super chat coming. Make them jealous, or something like that. He said something like that, and I was like, "What's he talking about? Why is he saying that?" And I thought, because you know how you go to the watch community, maybe I thought you'd help interact in the watch community, and that's why I asked you that.
No, now Brian does say here, keep it going, Reaper. I will support you either way. Now, Brian, I hope he got a motivation for the watch community members that hopped on my show. I did have watch community members showing watches. I think they showed Brian, if I remember clearly, Seikos. There was some good Seikos that were out there, Omegas, and also they were showing Rolexes, I think a couple months ago on my stream. Brian was there. He sent a couple super chats at the time, and I appreciate you, Brian, all the time. Shout outs to the U.S. Navy veteran, shout outs. And I do see you, Brian and Curtis. I always see you, Curtis. I always see you. And Edgar Romeo and everybody out here. But yeah, AM, we'll get back to that eventually. But I think I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trying to get close to the numbers I want to. And, I do tell you that there's just a lot of people that are very envious, and you just have to let them be envious. There's nothing you can do, you know what I mean? Nothing you can do, because I'm not trying to say anything bad, but I've tried to help out some people, and if I can't help them out, man, there's nothing I can do, man. If they don't want help, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna force them? You know what I mean? I'm gonna force them, go over there and be like, look, you got to do it. Nah, I can't, man. Can't do that. But yeah, I am. That man in the fragrance community, I think, man, he could do such a good channel. He has fragrances. I think I don't know what he's doing, man. I really don't know what he's doing. And to know, in fact, that he's a bigger YouTuber that has like almost 50,000 subscribers, like, I'm embarrassed for him. You know what I mean? I'm embarrassed for him. Like, how can I say it, AM? It's as if I see you, AM, and I know that you have a lot of subscribers, and you're just not doing it right. And I tell you, AM, look, AM, you got to stop doing it this way. If you want to keep on doing it, like, what am I going to do, man? There's so many times that I can tell you. Brian, Jesus Christ, look, you see what I mean, AM? Man, you see what I mean? Now, I know that tomorrow I'm going to do a stream just because I have all the support here.
Brian, see you, Brian.
Brian, I see you, Brian. Over here, she sends with the $10 super chat. And by the way, before I say that, I will tell you, Brian, U.S. Navy veteran, shout out to all of you. He says, here is for your responses tonight. Cheers, bro. Hey, look, you see, this is what I'm talking about, AM. AM, do you understand what I'm doing here, AM? I'm the smallest channel that you've probably ever seen so far. And I'm getting more super chats and more people supporting me compared to bigger channels that have 50,000, 80,000, 100. You see what I mean, AM?
Yeah.
And you see my bad side. You see my bad side, man. I'm freaking crazy.
Hey, what was that guy? He has like over 1 million subscribers, and he tried to do a live stream with Dan, and he just crashed, man. That guy just didn't do well. So some people just can't do the live stream well. It's hard.
Yeah, there's a guy. I think I told everybody, man. I ranted about it. I made a stream about it. I got on my stream and I was outside and I said, Jesus Christ, some people on YouTube ain't meant for this live stream game. But Brian, man, thank you so much. And for all of you watching, AM have seen me from the most meanest person, the biggest bully in the room, the biggest alpha, to the most calmest person in the room. Okay, right now I'm calm. I'm sitting down. I'm drinking with AM, and I'm with the chat room. So I'm not hyped up, but usually when I think many people seen it. By the way, huge shout outs to Captain. If nobody knows who Captain is, he is from the watch community. And he says over here with the $5 super chat, he says, USA loves the Reaper. Who are these haters? God damn. Captain, always great to see you. If anybody needs
That's a nice watch.
Yeah, if anybody needs a little bit of advice of maybe a Seiko or Omega or a Rolex that you want, Captain will be your man. And he's always, in the chat room. So if you ever want to ask him anything about a watch, if you want to ask anything, AM, you can always ask him, and I'll highlight his comment. I want to make sure that when people are watching me or they're watching a panel, they're relaxed. That's what I like, But Captain, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, AM, it's just, man. So what did that man say about me today? Because I'm not really. Oh, by the way, shout outs to Old Pirate. I see you, Old Pirate. Don't think I don't. So tell me.
Oh, I got the tail end of it, but I think he was drunk because he was drinking a bunch of beer.
Oh man!
And he was saying something about, please give me some super chats. Let's prove Reaper wrong. So I don't know if you had talked to him. That's why I was asking if you guys were friends. And then he was saying nice things about you later on. But I don't know if he was being sarcastic or if he was being sincere. That's why I asked you. Are you guys friends now?
Nah, I don't talk to him really. That man has me blocked just because. I don't know, man. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Scottie Pippen, okay? I'm Michael Jordan, and Scottie Pippen just freaking, he blocked me on Twitter. He blocked me everywhere. You know how hot Scottie Pippen is. Scottie Pippen hates Michael Jordan because just of the things that happened. Did you ever watch 30 for 30?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man. He reminds me of that.
To be fair, though, you do go in his chat room hot.
Oh yeah, and the reason
You're
why
going hot.
I go so hot. The reason why is because I want to pump up his show. I want to get him mad so that he does a good show, but he never does. It's like, oh, the Reaper, let me block him. I'm like, Jesus, the Lord, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to get the chat room on me, but he doesn't. I don't know, man. Some people aren't meant for YouTube, but no, I think he was doing good streams before.
Yeah. Like the live streams this year just hasn't been the same.
Like,
Pippin his butt.
Look at this Look, Captain with the $0 super chat comment. He goes over here. Pippin is butt hurt. Okay. Hey, I'm laughing because I won't forget. There was a 30 for 30. I think in the last episode. Pippin was talking about how he was getting paid $2 million, okay, for the whole. I had to pause. I had to pause the fucking ESPN 30 for 30 because the man is the reason why the Chicago Bulls are winning, and he's getting paid the lowest of the lowest for like his whole career. I couldn't believe that, and it's funny the captain says Pippin is butthurt, man. That's. Hey, that's a good one, man. That really got me. But yeah, man, it's I don't understand some people, man. You know who has been on my ass lately? Blondie. There's a woman called Blondie in the watch community.
Oh yeah,
man, she's harassing the shit out of me. Lord, heaven, what the hell? Remember, she used to hop on this show.
Yeah, last time I saw her, she came on your stream saying something about you live in mommy's basement or something.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Yeah, she crazy, and she knows in fact that when I would do streams, it would be outside, and I would have her on the show, and everything was good till the moment. You know what I'm gonna say here? Nobody's watching, right? Nobody's watching. We are getting super chats, but nobody's watching. Okay, so the reason why I'm gonna say it right here. To you, because only a couple of people know. There's only a handful of people that know the reason why she hates me. Remember that she won a giveaway on this stream. Remember the time that she hopped on and she won? Okay. So I had her.
The Zahara, right? The Zahara?
Yeah, it's $160 bottle that I had for her brand new. So at the time, I went to Tim and we did.
But you went out.
I went out with Tim to do a whiskey thing. So I showed him whiskey, good whiskey, all of them. They drank good whiskey, all cool. I forgot to give Tim Wright the fragrance for him and for her because I wanted him to send it to her. So come to find out, I think the week after, and this is for you to hear, AM, because I think Captain doesn't know, but he's gonna hear it here now. She was gonna come to Florida. So where was she? You know Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale. It's very close to Miami. So she was gonna come to Fort Lauderdale, and she wanted to meet up. She wanted to meet up, okay? And I didn't mind it. I said, okay, if I have time. She wanted to meet up on a Saturday, on the Sunday, 2 days. Now, I'm going to tell you this, AM. The time that she wanted me to meet her were very odd. Okay, very odd. After 11 p.m. And not only that, she wanted me to take her the giveaway, which I don't mind taking her it, but I wasn't to the point that I was going to go meet her at a bar or at her Fort Lauderdale condo at those times. That wasn't me at the time. I didn't want to do that. So I'm sorry to say, but I did promise her that I was going to give it to her face to face. But when she hit me with that, I kind of had to back up and I said, okay, this is kind of, I don't know. This is just too much. This is too much.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So I had to break that promise. And I told her, you know what? I don't have time to go over there. And I didn't see her the 2 days that she had open for me. So for a woman like that, in that stature, she's going to feel rejected. And if you make a woman like that feel rejected, she's going to hate you forever. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. And ever since I left my stream, she's been holding that deep down. And she's been just attacking me. And this is for the people. Look, all you men in the chat room, okay? I think all of you men in the chat room know. If you reject a woman a certain way, even if it's a nice way, it's still a bad way. If you're doing something like proper, there's no proper way to do it. If you're rejecting a woman that you don't mean to reject, but you do it, she's going to know that, and she's going to hold it to you forever. So that's what happened, AM, and ever since she hasn't let down, and man.
So like Michael Jordan, we were just talking about 30 for 30. So like Michael Jordan would say, she took that personal. She took it personal.
She took that personal completely. But yeah, man, I thought she was cool, man, and I always supported her if she ever needed help, and I think I defended her enough. It's just too much, AM. Some people, you help them out too much, you give them too much, and they just try to put you under the water. Look, this is why. What is that guy? Jack in the Titanic. What is that guy's name? Jack, the one that sunk under the water?
Leonardo DiCaprio? Is that?
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic movie. What was the woman's name?
Kate Winslet. I don't know her name in the movie.
Yeah, whatever. The point of the matter, okay? I ain't not gonna be Leonardo DiCaprio, okay? I ain't gonna be that man drowning, okay?
You're gonna be on top of that door.
Look, I don't know what Leonardo DiCaprio was doing, but he had the chance to fit himself in there, okay? He had the chance. I mean, that piece of wood was pretty big. I'm pretty sure both of them would have floated.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the hell he's doing. But I'm going to see this comment over here because I do know Curtis sent super chat earlier. And then Brian, you're welcome to chat up whatever you want to. Curtis over here, he says, he says, what do you say? That chick that's on the Diamond District vids, totally out of her element. Y'all talking about someone else. No, I think Curtis, I think you have, no, I'm talking about somebody in the watch community that Captain would know. I think Captain would be the only one they would know. And I do know that, wait a minute, let me see. Captain says, of course, had a place in Pompano Beach. Yeah, Pompano Beach is close to Fort Lauderdale. Pompano Beach is one of the best casinos out here. They have the Isles Casino, an amazing casino.
But is Pompano north of Fort Lauderdale or south of Fort Lauderdale? Is it closer to Miami?
West. It's Miami is south and Pompano is north. So it's a little bit north of it's northwest of Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Over here, Curtis says Rose had room on that door. war.
Rose, that's what it rose.
Yeah, Captain said it didn't end well for Jack. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't be Jack. Sometimes you have to know when a woman is really ready to put you on that spotlight that you're Jack. Don't be Jack. Don't fall for it. And do not sink underwater when you have room on the damn boat. But yeah, man, that's just what happened, man. And not many people know, man. I just told a handful of people because I don't need to do that. She's a woman, man. I could dominate her in a couple words. No big deal. It's like, man, I don't even know. I don't want to say anymore, but I'll tell you this. A woman and a man fighting, it's a little bit different in person. On the social media, it's a bad look always for the man. I'm just saying.
Did you see you seen Margie and Clean, right? They're all over. I think she deleted her channel. People were saying, they told me today she just deleted it.
Now, for all of you that don't know what he's talking about, because there's a lot of people that don't know, AM's talking about two people from the fragrance community. One person was called Mr. Clean. Another person was called Margie Noir. And they're two fellow frag members that I believe AM used to know, because I don't know if you know them anymore because they deleted everything. But I can tell you that people don't have to delete stuff. I don't know what it is. Social media. Look, has there ever been a stream that I have deleted, AM? Tell me. And I've had some bad streams. Remember those streams that there was a little bit of tossing and turning and shouting? Remember those streams?
Oh, yeah.
I never deleted those streams. I didn't need to. It's just, who deletes streams? Only a soft boy does that. But yeah, none of these streams ever get deleted. I post them up for everybody to see. And yeah, man, I think what happened,
the older jerks were making a lot of videos about her, and yeah, she's like, screw that. I don't want to be the victim of the jerks. For people who, there's a subreddit too for watches, right? Like people in the watch community. That it's kind of like older jerks, or no?
Older Jerks has a watch. Yeah, they have in the Reddit they have a watch, but it's mainly for TPG, which is one of the guys that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's like the biggest Reddit, I think, watch space. I'm gonna tell you this, AM, and be honest with me. I know you haven't seen every stream. But for the streams that I've been doing so far, am I bigger than most of the guys in the frag community when it comes to super chats?
Yes. Joey, when Joey first got monetized, he got a lot of money, but that was a one-off. Other than that, yeah, I think you're doing pretty good. And and they have more people in their rooms, and you're holding your own for sure. If not doing better.
Yeah, and here we do not promote other streams, but I can tell you we do try to show the people out there that you can be a small YouTuber, you can do your thing, and you could be successful. But the problem is you have to be a good live streamer. If you're not good, man, like shit, who the hell wants to listen to some patty cake over there with a goddamn overextended shirt with like what is this guy's name? Boz. What is that guy's name? Boz.
Oh, I like Boz.
Man, like who? Like right? Who's like? I can't hear you. I can't see you. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Boz is he's actually pretty popular, but I don't think he's monetized. He just does. I think he does boxing analysis. He likes boxing. And he likes fragrances.
Yeah, that's usually. But for the last super chat, okay, I do want to say, because Captain did say it, I didn't really hit too hard on here. So Captain, to answer your question, okay, the only one currently in the last 72 hours is Blondie. Blondie is the only one, and Dirt Diggler, but Dirt Diggler he's like a roach under the cabinet, that you could just spray and it's over. But yeah, Blondie, man, that woman, she crazy. Something wrong with her. Crazy.
You put her in timeout, right? When she came in hot that one day.
Yeah, she came in hot because I know that she was gonna send like 10 messages. Man, that is crazy. Man, let me tell you this, okay? Because I know nobody's watching, and I do know that I did tell somebody, I think yesterday, only one person. I was speaking to one of the guys recently, And I told him, I go, hey, I don't know if you believe me, but I came back to my Instagram one time and I had 20 messages from one woman, and that was her. He goes, I believe it? Okay. So if you believe it, I get you. That woman is insane when it comes to like getting through. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about her anymore, but you get what I mean, AM. You know, social media is real, man. You have to know how to really work it. And I kept her on. I kept her on unread, but I read the messages. If that makes sense.
Now, you know, what do you think about? Have you been watching the fragrance community, the fragrance streams? It seems like they're not as popular as they were last year. And the year before. You think so?
They could be. The problem is in the fragrance community is that a lot of them think that they're superstars. There's no superstar there, okay?
That's true.
And they've been doing it for a long time, and if they've been doing it for a long time, they add people on the panel, and when they add the people on the panel, they get confidence from the people on the panel. You don't need confidence from people on the panel to motivate you. You need to be you. And if you can't be you, well, maybe you should start another kind of channel and maybe do something else like videos. But I think, man, I think most of them think that they're stars. And I don't know, man. It's just, some people are just not meant to be on the live stream because like you, AM, like you're a calm talker. But like you have to really be on the ball. You get what I mean? You have to have topics. And the problem with my head is that I have 6 different topics in my head that want to just shoot out all the time. And I just don't. I just keep it calm. So that's usually how it is. But I can tell you, look, Melissa's been doing something good. And for all of you that don't know, we do have wrenches out here that most of the ladies have. Okay. If you see a lady in the chat room, most of the ladies have like a YouTube channel. And lately, they've been doing vacation and restaurants and, doing visitations to like events. I think Melissa Villanueva, she went to Epcot or something. She did a video like that. Adventures. She went to a cruise. She posted that up. So, I mean, it's just pretty, how can I say? Oh, my God, Captain says over here, please stop talking about that woman. Yeah, man. I feel you, Captain.
I saw her recently in another fragrance live stream. And
yeah, don't even talk. Hey, don't even talk about it. Hey,
I just heard her name. She changed her name to something like blonde, begging to be doxed.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, just don't give it too much. I'm going to tell you. I do know there's a couple of people that they distance themselves from certain people, and sometimes that's good. Can I tell you this, AM?
Sure, it's just us.
I don't know if you know who Laura Connor was. Remember Laura Connor?
Yeah, the poker player.
Yes. So listen to this, AM. At the beginning of my channel, I was trying out new things. Remember? I was trying out new things, different formats, different ideas, and then one time I decided to do a karaoke, and it was fun. Remember? Did you remember the time?
I don't remember the karaoke. Wow.
Okay, well, we were doing karaoke's every now and then. It wasn't all the times, but I told everybody, don't worry. If you sound like shit, I'll delete it. And I usually never delete it. Okay. So there was this one time I had my shirt open, and I had a woman called Laura Connor in the chat room. Now, I want everybody to listen to this because in the chat room, many of you can experience this because maybe you don't have a YouTube channel and you're a subscriber. I understand how you are because I used to be you in like 2015, 2016. I started this channel, I think it was a year and a half ago. And I just started putting videos. But I learned a lot. And one thing I learned is you can get catfished easy on the streams. If somebody types in to the chat room, it could be a woman, but it's really a man. It could be a woman username, but it's really a man. Can you believe that? Now, I found out recently that Laura Connor, okay, now Laura Connor would show up and she would want to wrench in my show all the time in the chat room, and I knew that she came from the watch community. Recently, in the watch community, they have revealed that Laura Connor was actually a man. Now,
wow.
Now, to know that Laura Connor was a man, knowing in fact that there was days that I had a shirt kind of open and she would say very flirtatious things in the chat room. That to me was a huge goddamn red flag.
Damn.
With a little bit of shit on top of that red flag, okay? Let me just tell you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. This can happen to you. This is why you should never be a simp. This is why you should never give attention more than you need to. You can laugh it up, AM, because with the day that I found that out, I was laughing. I was laughing, and I almost said to myself, holy shit, thank God she didn't reach out to me. AM, let me tell you this right now. One of the few people that knew who that was, Tater Dom over here. He says, Laura Connor is a dude. Wow. Yes.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so I know all
yeah,
the...
I used to talk to her a lot in the chat.
Yes. Yes, okay. Laura Connor...
But it feels weird now knowing that was a...
Yes, Laura Connor was a dude. This was revealed to me recently in this month, actually last month, because now I'm in contact with Archie. I'm in contact with all the bigger watch community guys. I know all the YouTubers now, and I got it confirmed to me from all of them that Laura Connor was actually a dude. So, you know what, AM? Sometimes...
Kitty, a woman?
Yeah, Farm Kitty is a woman. Yeah,
right,
I confirmed it because she wanted to send me like a care package and everything. And yeah, she's a woman. She's a woman. So yeah, Farm Kitty and Melissa's a woman too. Adventures is a woman. Who else? We have other ladies. There was another woman that we have here. Miss K.
Mrs. H or K or
Miss K also a woman.
Okay.
Who else? There's a couple other women that sometimes show up. Now, Jenna X. We all seen Jenna X before, the crypto. A lot of other women here. But yeah, man. Tater Dom, 100%. Also, I'm going to highlight this comment. Sometimes, Curtis over here, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. And I'm going to tell you this also, Curtis, okay? I say this a lot, okay? Now, this is not for anybody in the watch community, but sometimes a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, okay? I'm going to let you think of that one. Also, Captain, he says, the simp behavior for Laura Connor was embarrassing.
Now, let me just make sure. Is Voulez-vous, is she a woman? She's come out here a lot.
Voulez-vous was a woman. Now, I can't tell you if she had genitals or not. I can't say that. I can tell you that her face kind of, when I saw it, it kind of reminded me. I don't want to talk bad about Voulez-vous, but I do know that it got to a point that she didn't like me, and that's okay. I mean, I don't talk to her. If she didn't like me because I was talking about certain topics that she didn't want to hear about, I mean, what am I going to say? Am I going to stop talking about it just because one woman doesn't want me to talk about the watch community? No. So she showed herself on the camera one time in the watch community. And yeah, she's a woman, 100%. But now, you don't know if she might have a little bit of pebbles on there under the under the pants. You never know. And for all of you that don't know, recently, oh shoot, I have to highlight this comment. Okay, Ali a woman, right? Phew. That's a good one. I'm gonna tell you, Ali is great. I think for all of you that don't know, they all have wrenches. They all work, and they all sometimes need a little bit of time off. AM, does it ever get to a point that you have to have time off from these streams?
Yeah. I mean, I don't host the stream, so it's easier for me to go in and out. And I do listen every once in a while I'm working. But yeah, I've taken some time off. But I don't know if they know this, but Allie Halloween costume was Reaper last year. I wonder what she's gonna be this year.
Yeah, she was me. She was me last year. Now I don't know who has the balls to be Cuddles, but if anybody has the balls, that would be a hell of a freaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he posted something today, so he's definitely alive. He's definitely alive.
Oh man, I told you guys that. I did a stream about it. He's 100% alive. I'm pretty sure he's doing great, and that's his whatever he has to say, that's all him. I think men out here should defend themselves. I don't think another man should have to defend him, but I had to say something because it's just what it is. He's been on my panel, and I think it's always good to say something like that. Well, I do know, yeah.
I think people were, I wouldn't say mad, but they were like, "Damn, Reaper made some money off of Cuddle's death because you did a stream." But they weren't mad at the person who actually made a stream about Cuddles being dead. So that's funny.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna make it look. Let's just put it this way: if I'm a small channel, how I am, you can only imagine if I had bigger amount of subscribers, everybody would hate me. And you know what they say, AM? If you don't have haters on you, you ain't doing shit right. Okay, Tom Brady. Okay, Tom Brady. Oh, you all know I hated the man when he was in the Patriots because he would win every game. What is this one sports guy that you used to remember that you kind of hated a lot? Back in the days.
I hate it.
Like you just disliked, like you just couldn't stand seeing him. Like he was gonna ruin your freaking weekend. He was gonna ruin your day. Like, or maybe not even it doesn't have to be an athlete.
Well, I didn't hate this guy, but I used to work security in Tampa Stadium, and so I used to watch all the games, and I used to hate playing Barry Sanders. I don't know if you remember him.
Barry Sanders? Yeah, I remember him.
Oh, my God. He would destroy us every single time. And so I was like, come on, tackle the guy. Yeah, that would be the one guy. I wouldn't say I hated him, but I would say at the time, I respect him. But at the time, I'm like, man, they can't stop this guy?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's like, he was like
5'8", 5'9", but have you ever seen his thighs? They're like...
He's huge. He is huge. He was huge.
And quick. Yeah, he was good. But at the time, when you're a Tampa Bay fan, you don't want to see that, right? So,
I think, when was the time? Emmitt Smith. Do you remember when Emmitt Smith was...
Oh, yeah.
Man, I ended up... Because of Emmitt Smith, I ended up getting his shoes. I think they were Nikes that just came out, and I just couldn't stand the fact that he would have to play against my team, obviously the Miami Dolphins. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think if you don't have any haters on you, you're just not doing a good job, man. If you don't have anybody hating you, what are you doing, man?
That's true.
That's the moment that you know that you're doing an excellent job. Because look, okay, I'm a whiskey channel, and the only people that hate me are the people that aren't even in my community. I don't even talk about fragrances. Can you believe that? That is insane. And it makes me smile, man. It does make me smile.
Man, you have to have some haters for sure. Like if you look at like in the fragrance community, you look at like someone like Ross. He's a successful channel, right? And people love him. And if you criticize him in the comment section, people sim for him, right? But you're also going to have a subgroup of people who are going to hate you, right? You know, when you take a position, take a stand, people are either going to hate you or love you. And I think that's what happened to Margie and not Clean so much, but at least Margie, I think. And like I said, I never subscribed to Margie's channel, so I don't know. But it looked like she had her fans, but it looked like the haters really got under her skin.
Oh, damn!
Bob!
Damn!
I see you, Bob.
We got Bob in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta wake everybody up. Captain, I do know Captain falls asleep in the couch, so I gotta wake him. Let's do a little wake-up shout out here. Bob loves whiskey with the $4.99. For all of you that don't know Bob, he is one of the best wrenches out here. Bob, I see you, Bob, with the $5 super chat. He says, cheers, Reaper. Bob, it's great to have you here. I do know that many people are coming back from work. Many people are coming back from dinner. If everybody had Outback, shout out to you. If you had Chili's, horrible, horrible, horrible. If you had Tony Roma's, oh my God. Remember the days?
Is Tony Roma's still open?
That's what I'm saying. Did you remember the days Tony Roma's was, man, that was insane. What was your favorite restaurant back there? Because I think, look, man, Tony Roma's was one of the exceptional places that I remember. They had the best ribs. Man, those ribs were so good. I don't know what they did with the sauce, but it was good. Very good.
Did you ever try they had like a onion loaf. It looked like a bread loaf but made of onions. Did you see that?
Oh, shit. I remember. Look, I remember everything. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite things that I remember that they had, I don't know why, man, just something. In Tony Roma's, I broke the record of having the most refills of raspberry tea.
Damn.
They had the best raspberry tea available. I told myself, man, I don't know what the hell I had. Guess how many refills? I won't forget.
3? No.
8. 8.
That's why you like Von Pay. Doesn't Von Pay have like that berry taste?
Von Payne has a black currant taste to it, and Von Payne, man, excellent whiskey. I think everybody knows what Von Payne is. You know what a Von Payne is, right?
Yeah, I think it's gone viral. I don't know if it went viral after you or before you, but I see a lot of whiskey channels doing Von Pay.
Yeah. Now, well, come on, man. I'm the smartest motherfucker out here. You know what I mean? So I know that October was around the corner. So I loaded up YouTube with a lot of Von Payne videos. And hey, what month are we in? We're on October. So yeah, man. I should be leading, hopefully, the Von Payne group. They follow me on Instagram. They've already thanked me and everything. But I don't want any money from them. I don't want anything. I just want to be able to share whiskeys from my subscribers, okay? That's what I want. That's the main thing out here. When I get bigger, it'll be different. You know what I mean? Hey, it's kind of like, how can I say? It's kind of like Mike Tyson. You remember Mike Tyson when he first started? He wasn't thinking about the big check. He was thinking about just getting those W's, you know? Beat up everybody. And then when he finally got big, he wanted the big money. But the difference between me and Mike Tyson is I don't have an ugly mother effer in back of me trying to take the money from me. You know what I mean? Man. His manager, man, killed him. Took all his money, that son of a gun.
What's his name? Don something?
Don King.
Don King. Yeah,
Don King. That son of a god. Every time there'd be pay-per-views on HBO, because remember back in the days we have those. It was in HD. We had like those TVs that we would have to kind of get like a rainbow or faded color. You know what I mean? Faded color. So when back in the days when we had to order it, we would order it and it cost. I remember it would cost like expensive, man. I think it was like back in the days, $100 is a lot of money. So it was it was like I think it was like 70 something or 50 something. It was something crazy like that. And man, when he would come out with that freaking Don King, little did we all know that Don King was packing those checks up. That was insane.
I used to watch all those fights when I was growing up. But there was always somebody in my neighborhood who had a cable box, so we'd watch it for free.
Hey, those were the best fights. The best fights. Now, I will tell you all that I'm going to put the Von Payne on here because I have one on here. Let me see if I could actually reach it because I have it close to the kitchen here.
Von Payne. I like the way you say it. Von
Payne. Yeah, let me put it on here.
Reaper has that chill, relaxing music. Oh, look at that bottle. That's nice. Can I get a close up of the mouth?
Yeah, let me move a couple of these bottles so that we all see it because I do know the camera. Okay, so the Von Payne, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bottle. If you're into this Christmas spirit, this wouldn't be the bottle to have. But if you are into the October spirit, this is the bottle Von Payne. It is infused with natural blackcurrant, and if you see the mouth, there you go. There it is.
Does it have something in it? Does it have something to block it or no? Or?
Yeah. It has a blocker in there. You see that red thing?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that red thing blocks it, and it's really, really cool. Look at that. It's a real awesome gargoyle. Like, it's not cheesy. Like, it's really awesome. Like, it's a badass gargoyle. But this over here, I use it for my Manhattans. And I don't know if you've seen, I did one, I think this weekend. I was going to use it for one of the Manhattans that I did. I didn't end up doing it, but either way, it's an amazing whiskey. And it's about, I think, $60 or $70. Guess how many bottles I went through already? This is my third bottle.
That's your third?
Bottle.
Okay. I know you did, I think 1 or 2. Okay.
Yeah, I already finished 2. Some of my girlfriends destroyed the first bottle. The second bottle I drank with them, and then this is the bottle that I've actually tried to destroy myself with a cocktail. It's pretty good, man.
And when you say girlfriend, it's plural, right? Girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends, like many friends like that are girls. Yeah, many friends that are girls. But yeah,
Reaper.
They love it. They love it. I can
Now,
tell you.
Is that the one you use with the cream soda?
Yeah, I use this one with the strawberry cream soda. And for all of you gentlemen out there, if you have diabetes, I tell you right now, it's not a good thing to have. But I do know that Melissa doesn't have diabetes, and she does love this soda. Now, I'm going to give you a recommendation for all of you. There's one thing I can tell you. It is Dr. Pepper strawberry cream, okay? It has to be the cream. If you have no cream in it, it's not the same. But this is the one that I recommend. You fill it up with ice, and you put like maybe a little bit of that, half of that. You use this, and it's amazing. Now, there's a diet one of this Dr. Pepper that it's excellent. But I tell you, this is, you have to get it like this. I don't know, man. Diet. If I had diabetes, okay, maybe diet. But I don't know, man. I think these are, like, you might as well just not even, Not even. And you can use a regular Dr. Pepper if you want to.
All right. That's good.
So, yeah, it's really, really good. Over here, Curtis does say, I've never had that stuff. Awesome pourer over there. Vanilla ice cream. Yes, 100%. Also, Bob, he says over here, says, screw the damn haters. Yeah, it's always good. Well, no, not really. Bob, you have to remember, you have to have them to really know that you're doing good. But anyways, thank you so much over there, Bob, for the super chat. And yeah, man, let me just tell you, if you do find this bottle, don't pay more than what you need to pay. I think, what is this, 60-something that I got this for. So don't pay too much for this. And then you can have it on the rocks. You know how you like to have it on the rocks? Yeah. You can have this one on the rocks, and you'll probably enjoy it. It kind of tastes like a cocktail, if you're into cocktails.
So you could drink it by itself like a cocktail, or have cocktail flavors because of the blackcurrant?
Yeah, but you have to have ice. So if you're into ice and mixing up with ice, definitely this would be something you'll like. But personally, it's very rich. Like, how can I say it? It's like thick. It's like thick, kind of syrupy because of the blackcurrant. So if you're used to like Kentucky style whiskey or like regular whiskey, it's not like that. It's kind of almost like a cocktail. It's just a whiskey. It's an American whiskey. That's all it is. Just they add the blackcurrant, but I think they added a little bit too much blackcurrant. So I mean, personally, when I drink this, it's to mix it in something, or if not, I use it in ice. But I have to really put a lot of ice to actually drink it. Now I'm gonna tell you, I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to drink this with the ball of ice because I have a ball maker that makes the balls of ice. So nice. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. I'll probably make a video like that with this one. But yeah, man, I think man, I'm just glad that I got you into whiskey, man, because shit, you going all your life drinking that Blue Label? Shit. Hell nah.
Actually, I haven't drank. I went like, this is the first drink I've had in probably 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
Damn. That's a long time.
I'm not trying to quit drinking. I just haven't drank. So.
Yeah. No, it's always good to take it easy. Whenever you have time, you drink, and people think that you're supposed to drink it all in one sitting. I don't know what the fragrance community thinks. That's not how you drink. Like, you drink to enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's just how it is.
The fragrance community, they drink to get drunk.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're crazy out there. They're drinking them wines and shit like that. It's insane. But yeah, you wanted to say something?
Oh no! I'm probably gonna get going. I hear my wife knocking on upstairs.
Oh snap! She got you on lock. Well, that's good, AM. That means you have a conscience there. That's good. But yeah, AM, it was great to have you on the show. Always great to have you. And for all the people that enjoy you here, hey man, you could give them a shout out whenever you want to. Whenever you see them now, Captain is always in the chat room. A couple other people like Curtis and everything. Now everybody knows how you look like. Everybody knows that we are not short. We're not short. None of us are short out here. But if you are a short dude in the chat room, we still support you, man. It don't matter, you know. But I can tell you, yeah, man, it's good to have you here, and hopefully, well, I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow again because I just, man.
Are you streaming tomorrow again?
Yeah, man. Just the super, like, I can't.
What time?
I can't.
I'll try and make it. What time is it?
I'm gonna see what time. I could maybe do like 2 p.m. or 3:30 is usually my time slot, but I don't know. I'll see when I light it up. I do know that the super chats here have been really, really good, and just because the people do super chats, that I just keep on going. Like, there's no way.
That's amazing. Yeah, look at that.
There's no way I'm gonna stop. The people want to see me every day. Well, I'll be here every day. That's just what it is. And I just want to give everybody entertainment, you know, so that they could just, you know, be entertained.
Yeah.
So, yeah, AM, if you want to hop on tomorrow, you're welcome to hop on. And also, if you have any topics, you could always keep those topics in your head. You can bring them on the show. And, yeah, man, it's always great to have you here. Amazing show and amazing to have you here, man.
All right, Reaper crew, thanks for watching. I like who came up with the Reaper crew. Is that Edgar?
Well, I think Edgar was saying it a lot, so I can tell you, yeah, Edgar was the biggest super chatter today. He's in the $20 super chat, and he started with that. And Edgar Romeo, thank you so much. You're always supporting. I do know that he rewatches my streams, and sometimes when he's at the gym, he sees this. I can tell you that I think Edgar too. He's in Florida. I do know that there's a couple people here in Florida. So it's pretty cool that, you know, there's a lot of people here in Florida that are part of this community that I'm building around. It's freaking amazing, man.
Yeah, the whiskey community is pretty big in Florida.
Yeah.
Cheech is from Florida. And there's another guy, he's pretty famous. I think he's called something Sears. You seen that guy? He does tobacco, cigars, and whiskey. Jeremy Sears. Yeah, Jeremy Sears.
No, I just know that Cheech is in Florida. He's at the upper side of Florida. So yeah, there's a lot of awesome people that come here and support me here, and it's always great to see everybody. And yeah, man, I hope you learned something today on this show, man, because I want to do every show good, but sometimes, man, hey, sometimes you're just tired. Today I was so tired, man. I said, I don't know if I could do a stream.
Yeah, and I also been going to a lot less live streams because I'm working. I have like a side hustle I picked up, so I'm working at nighttime, and I have to work every day, every Monday through Friday. I have to work. So usually when I get done, I'll stop by and see what you're doing.
Yeah, it's all good. But anyways, hey, I'm gonna let you go because I think I did hear her there. I don't want you to get in trouble.
She's gonna be the chancleta upstairs.
All right, AM. Good to see you, man. See you later.
All right, guys. All right, see you later.
See ya. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this, okay, for all of you watching. Hey, it's been an amazing, amazing show. So far, you learned a little bit of something today on this show. For all of you that didn't learn anything, you can go rewatch the beginning of the show. At the beginning, I was kind of stumbling on the show. As you all know, I was very tired, but I showed you a little bit of advice and tricks that you can go check out at your store when you go to your store. I showed you a couple bottles that many of you probably saw already. We opened up 2 bottles that are very expensive. As you see them there, I think you see them over there, very expensive. Let me move some of these bottles out here, and let me move this Von Payne. I do know the Von Payne's amazing, but it does have to be moved. And also, I will tell you, I'm going to go around the room and appreciate everybody that actually sent a little bit of something to help this supporting of this channel. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, if you haven't already, do me the favor, okay? I'm a one-man army. The only way I have an army is with you guys. Without you guys, I don't have an army. So I really appreciate all of you. You are part of the Reaper crew, just like Edgar Romeo always says. But if you can, okay, do me the favor on the stream. One thing I do ask, okay, especially the people that have sent the super chats, do me the favor, hit the like button for the stream. It does help out a lot. It gets me in the algorithm. And if we are in the algorithm on the live stream more often than ever, we will get more people on the chat room. So you might just meet up your best friend in the chat room if I am in the algorithm. You might just, it's just going to be amazing if we get into that. So I'm going to say around here, Old Pirate Bourbon Entertaining Weekly is a great show. Hey man, entertainment all the time, okay? AM Always great to see you, AM. Good to see you, Curtis. I see you, Curtis. Curtis, and also Edgar Romeo. Look, this is the man of the hour. I think many of you already know who he is. Tater Dom. He says, smash that like button. Peeps, please do me the favor. Hit the like button. It helps out a lot. Remember, on the stream, I was showing you some whiskeys, and I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to actually see the super chats out here. Edgar Romeo started off with the super chat, but let me see. Ali Reza with the 949. Thank you for sending that one. Curtis, always, hey man, this is what I enjoy. Curtis, when you just shove those super chats in there when I'm concentrating, it helps me out. And I do know that you added something on there. Thank you all the time, Curtis. Brian, I do give you shout outs because Brian doesn't come around here often. I gave a huge shout out to the U.S. Navy. I also gave a huge shout out recently to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, and all of the U.S. forces, and the Air Forces, and all of the Space Force, and everybody in law enforcement. Because without law enforcement, I mean, when you need 911, who gonna be there? I'll tell you what. Maybe let me see over here. Captain, always great to have you here, Captain. And Bob, you are always a delight. But man, Captain, I'm gonna tell you, you're learning more of whiskey, and that's what I enjoy, man. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you the biggest super chat today is Edgar Romeo. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep this on the board like usual. And hey, man, I'm going to see you all tomorrow if I can. If I can't, well, I'll see you Sunday. But I hope you all enjoy this stream. And see you all later on the next one. I hope you enjoy this one. I'll see you soon. And I will be posting up a big video very soon coming up. So I'll see you all soon. And I'll see you all on Saturday or Sunday. See you all later. See you later. See ya.